Oh my.
7 o'clock.
I am just.
Well, it's 4 o'clock somewhere.
I'm pink as a pig right now.
You
You're starting a little early.
Y'all might want to get that looked at there, Suze.
It's not Wednesday, my dudes.
It's called.
Oh man.
Charlotte. Maybe if you used it, you'd understand it more.
Oh shit.
All right.
Maybe I will.
We've got the nerdy cat in chat going, ah. Billy Goddard going, ooh. Can we get an in there?
Or an
Whoa!
An internet remix.
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa!
You're in a room full
Ow.
and you're trying
Stop.
to get
This is
attention.
Thank you for the bit, Queen.
You asked for it.
I'm not sure what's going on right now.
Well, you see, we've started this stream as we do most streams with screaming and yelling and being just slightly overwhelming because an 11-person call isn't overwhelming enough already.
Yeah, we need to just scream at people during this call.
Terrify people.
Hold on.
You got it, pal.
Okay, here we go.
Stop.
Yeah, it went a little, went a little far.
Then it became actually terrifying, you guys.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm happy that we're summoning the slow droning of the underworld early. This
I just wanted to harmonize with Alex.
Saying the dominant 7 chord.
I was trying to harmonize.
To harmonize.
Yep, okay, anyway. Let's get this party started. Okay, hello everybody! Welcome to Discord Murder Party. I am your host, Kristen, a person who is definitely not some kind of spokesperson, mouthpiece for some kind of murder god. These are my lovely, lovely friends who have all agreed to play my fun murder game for some reason. Yay!
I like the blood of the
Down the line, introducing all the people. We have the lovely, great, wonderful, fearless leader, Alex.
Hi.
I'm gonna scream this time. I was prepared. Okay. Do it anyway.
That's it.
Have the lovely, lovely, lovely Uprising.
Hi.
Right. We have the awesome Brodingles.
How's it going?
You broke it. You broke it.
Yep, I broke it and leaving it
You broke the rules. You broke the rules.
What did we break?
Don't break.
You broke it.
Honestly, I just never know what to say whenever I'm introduced.
Fair enough. That's okay.
That's why we scream.
Yes. All right. We have the lovely, lovely Cammy, who is adorable and cute and wonderful.
I am actually going to punch you in the face.
You can't.
Mom.
You
did
can't.
that. I can't believe you did that to me. I was still running the station.
Cammy, I can just kill you.
God damn it!
Anyway.
Everybody, type in comments if you think Cammy is cute.
Type in the comments if you think Cammy's cute.
Thank you, Jackie, for the follow.
Yeah.
Hey.
We have the lovely Phil.
Hi.
Okay, that was weird. We have the lovely Scott.
Hey all, how's it going?
Yay!
Adorable JoJo.
Hi!
Yeah.
Everybody take us now. Get dang it, you guys started.
We also have some guest stars from Chrono Trigger the Musical. We once again have Juno.
Good morning, everybody, or evening, depending on where you are. It's 4 o'clock somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock, man. Oh my god. Okay, we have Queen.
I'm not here by my own will.
That is a goddamn
Don't
lie.
get them now, Queen.
They're all here because they want to be. And we have the lovely Adric this year. What year?
Howdy, everybody.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 2018 now, and today I just sort of have been reeling from that fact. I've been writing 2017 all day. I don't know what day it is, so I have it together. Okay. Anyway, it's time for us to start this super cool murder party. Let me briefly explain the rules for those of you who have not seen us play this before. There are 10 players. of those players, 2 of them are murderers of some sort. A seer, a person who I will reveal the role of one person of their choosing per round, assuming they don't die. Just so you know, in our previous 2 games, the seer died before they got to do any seeing, really, at all. So,
Can we keep that up?
Can we keep that up? We'll find out.
How about
that spicy subscription? Hey, thank you for the
We let him
subscription.
enjoy the game.
Thank you for the subscription.
Yeah.
thank you so much? I'm playing my game.
There
really
is
good.
also a witch. The witch has the power to kill one player and the power to save one player. So basically, they're just a massive wild card, and who knows what's going to happen.
So do they pick either or?
No, they get both. So basically, every round, I tell them, "Hey, who do you gonna die? Do you want to save them?" And they say whether they want to or not. And then I say, "Hey, do you want to kill a person?" And they choose. It's
But,
a good
You
time.
know who the witch is now, right?
But the witch only gets 1 save and 1 kill per
Only
game.
1.
Yeah.
Yes, which was a problem last round, but it led to some great drama, so I'm not complaining. There's also a gardener. The gardener is often a number of different roles, but the way the gardener works is I tell them they get to do some sort of flavor text and offer a person a thing in the night. So it's like, hey, you get to give a person flowers, you get to give a person a tie-dye shirt, whatever. The point of the gardener is basically, with the gardener, you have someone you can definitely prove is not a murderer, which is important.
Is the tie-dye shirt tie-dye with white spots or white with tie-dye spots?
You know damn well what the shirt looks like.
Ketchup, mustard, and relish. That's what it looks like.
Oh my god.
There's also a person who just really likes guns, and they'll seem like a normal townsperson until they die, and then they kill someone when they go out in a blaze of glory. Yeah, it's great. Everyone else there's 4 people in here who are just regular Joe Schmoes, and they're not going to have a very fun time this game and are going to be very confused.
Ah.
All right. Let's get started. We have 3 scenarios. We'll see if we get through all of them. It's going to be a fun time. Anyway.
Lovely.
Yay.
Yes. Scenario 1. PTA meeting has gone terribly wrong. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first PTA meeting of the school year. You're all here because you're all loving and caring parents and teachers of the various children at Internet Elementary, a school with a heavy focus on memes and dreams.
Is this an online school?
No.
Okay.
I feel like you should know that if you put your
Really?
child into the school.
You all have a vested interest in a number of things, from the spring concert to the school bake sale and everyone's various unfortunate hairdos. And you're all here because you care about your children's future. You know, unlike certain other parents, we're looking at you, Karen. Anyway, we have quite a few interesting things to discuss over the course of this meeting, so let's start with introductions.
I just want you to know, we do have a Karen, so...
Oh my god, dude.
We also have a Helen,
All right.
so...
Listen,
Karen, I'm so
Like
sorry
I
that
said-
the superintendent
Like I
is being
said
so
before
cruel
we
to you.
started this PTA meeting, there can be more than one Karen.
There
That is
can
true.
be. As
That
the
is true.
principal of
no one
this
wants
school,
to be
No,
a
that's
parent,
very true.
sweetheart.
Very true.
But we are talking about you, Karen.
Wow,
Please don't
George.
Anyway, I'm principal.
With your shitty
Principal.
stone-wood cookies.
Do I have a name? Who knows? Anyway, let's introduce our PTA board here, starting with Bob Bennett.
Hi, name's Bob Bennett. I'm the woodshop teacher. People said, "Hey, Bob, isn't it a little dangerous to be teaching woodshop to elementary school children?" And I'm like, "Listen, do you have any idea how bad the infrastructure of this country is? Do you have any idea how many jobs could get into the market if more people were to take labor jobs? I am giving these children the chance to do something useful, to do something physical with their lives at an early age." And that's me, yeah.
That's very honorable, Bob. I'm glad I hired you.
Bob is a very wonderful man.
Yes.
My child ain't going in no woodshop.
Next we have Carolyn George.
Excuse me, it's Carolyn. Sorry about
Hey,
that.
Carolyn, my bad. It's not my fault
Please
you're using a
continue.
weird pronunciation. Anyway.
Okay.
Continue there, Carolyn.
Well, I recently enrolled my son Timmy at the school, and I'm very, very excited in keeping all of these kids learning as well as possible. You know, he's on the soccer team, and I just want to bring the most I can to all good old little children. So Anything. Literally anything.
Oh my god.
It sounds like you're really close to a mental breakdown, Caroline.
I'm gonna slit your fucking throat.
I'm sorry.
I'd be intimidated if I weren't me. Anyway, next, time to meet Charlotte Schweb. Charlotte Schweb.
Where y'all laughing at?
Charlotte's Web.
Where y'all laughing at?
Charlotte Schweb.
Oh,
Charlotte
I'm just
Webb.
laughing at a joke I heard earlier and I didn't get until now.
Interesting. Well, howdy, y'all. My name is Charlotte. I have my voice is yes, Charlotte. That is a female name. I have lyrical paralysis. It is normal. It runs in my family. That is how that works. Anyways, I am enrolling my son Wilbur into the school, and I was just wondering to see how that was go down. So, I'm delighted to meet y'all.
Delighted to meet you too, Miss Schwab.
Pleasure to meet
Well,
you.
thank y'all.
All right, Frederick Underwood.
Hello, my name is Frederick Underwood. My daughter Cecil is going through some very tough times. I'm still trying to get over the loss of my beautiful wife. Ashley died when poor Cecil was 5. Cecil's trying to make the best of it, though. She's enrolled in Mr. Bennett's class. She's also a part of the school band. She plays flute very well, if I might say so myself. But it's a pleasure to meet all of you, and I hope that the school year goes swimmingly.
Harsh the vibe, Frederick Underwood. I mean, we care about your child here at this school.
You have a heart of gold, Mr. Underwood.
Oh, I'm just doing all that I can.
We're all very touched. All right. George Wilson.
Hello, my name's George Wilson. I definitely have a child here, and I'm definitely not just here for the cookies. Nice to meet you.
Mr. Wilson, aren't you the janitor?
No, I'm a parent.
It's okay, Mr. Wilson. I know
It's
my
all right.
cookies are the best.
I understand that. I
The
understand.
cookies are store-bought.
Well now.
How about you get back into cleaning the dirty floors, Mr. Wilson?
Okay,
I'd
now
like to get back to taking care of your asshole child, Helen.
all right, break it up. Let's not have a fight on the first day now.
Now, you two, just because they're store-bought don't mean they're not hers.
Let's save that for at least the spring concert. Anyway, Helen, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Helen Smith. I enrolled both of my children, Donovan and Susan, into this school, hoping that they can get a higher education from their last school. I also applied as the creative arts teacher. I help with art and some music, and I also help with special needs children.
Wow, you really are an inspiration.
Well, ain't that just kind of you?
A true
Very
humanity.
nice. Helen does good work.
Indeed.
That's your heart.
Thank
Helen
you,
does
Mr.
good
Hard
Bennett.
work must be so tiring, Helen.
I'm
Not
always
really.
a proponent for.
As
I'm always a
long as-
proponent for the arts. Always.
Mhm.
Also,
Oh,
I
Mr.
love your, I
Underwood.
love your daughter Susan's name. That is just the most beautiful name.
Well, I had to get inspired from someone I know very well, Miss Susan.
Oh, aren't you just darling?
All right, let's introduce Karen, I guess.
Oh, hello. My name's Karen. I'm here with my son, Jonathan. And we live in a good Christian household. Never done a thing wrong. Jonathan, put that knife down!
Oh my goodness,
Oh my.
Mrs. Blossom, is your child all right?
Yes, of course. He's just going through a phase right now.
Oh my.
You're gonna
Oh.
say
objects, Mom.
Mrs. Blossom, I'm sure that he will grow out of it eventually.
Yes, it's okay. I'll be fine. I just need to have my mummy water right now. Wine.
Hopefully
It's
before
alright.
before anybody suffers severe
well,
stab wounds.
Now, why would you bring wine to a PTA meeting like this?
Honey, because Jesus drank wine.
Obviously.
Well,
Mrs. Brown, Jesus is wine.
Listen, I drink it in
Pardon.
Frederick gets it.
I'm not complaining.
It's non-fermented
Jesus brought
wine.
enough to
It's
share.
okay.
We're all
It's
adults here. We
non-fermented.
can handle it.
I'm
Yes.
quite parched.
Now, everyone, let's save the heavy drinking for after the rumors start. All right,
Rumors.
Mary Jones.
Hello, everyone. I am the foods teacher here at our lovely elementary school. I teach the children everything they ever needed to know about helping their parents in the kitchen. I teach them everything that they could need about making little sweets and making nice little entrees for themselves too.
Cecil
I might
told
just
me that her
enroll my
friend
son
told her
and
that
daughter into your class, Miss
Your-
Jones.
Wait.
your class involves
this is
watching the Food Network.
This is an elementary school. How often do you let these first graders near the stove?
Oh, I don't let them use the stove themselves, of course. I operate it for them.
Okay, I'm just saying this wasn't in your contract. I hired you as a math teacher.
I don't have a degree in math.
Wow, I can't believe I got that. We're gonna have an interesting discussion after this PTA meeting.
And no, I'm pretty sure I was hired as the I was hired as the foods teacher, and yeah, so also why would why
I'm not Mr. Papadopoulos.
why would you let me as a foods teacher if there was already stoves and refrigerators installed in the classroom?
Those
Those are the teachers only rooms, hun.
Oh.
Well, we can have a problem. We're going to have a problem here.
This got problematic very quickly.
Oh my god, okay, Reggie.
My name's Reggie. I'm here to make sure that Mike's son gets ripped for the football team in high school.
You're starting at an awfully early age there, Mr. McMilner.
Well, Mr.
Oh, he's already on his way to the six-pack. He's getting that 7th one in another month.
Oh my.
How old is your son again?
He's a special needs one. He's been held back 12 times.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, I heard him in my class. He's such a dear, and my, how big he is.
All right.
I had to stop him from throwing a child across the room.
Love that sports ball. Love it. All right, Susan Brown.
Well, thank you for saving me. I really appreciate that. If y'all don't know me already, my name is Susan Brown. I have a wonderful little girl here. Her name is Madeline, and she is just such a treat to have. She is a blessing in my life, and I hope that she has just been a wonderful blessing in your lives as well.
She's certainly been a blessing in Cecil's life.
Oh, I know. Those two just get along so well.
Yeah, two peas in the pod, those two.
We need to have another play date soon.
Indeed
Frederick,
we do.
you know, they are just the most darling kids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do recall your daughter is quite good in my class.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I would expect so. Nothing less from my sweet little Madeline.
She's got quite a voice as well. She's a great singer.
Oh,
Color me impressed.
y'all are gonna bring me to tears talking about my little girl like that.
Oh, Susan, it's all right.
Not bad at
It's all
shop
right.
either.
Mm.
I
Cecil
keep
told me that
preaching
she
for
made
her.
the most wonderful cabinet last week.
I see
Bob
Greg
Bennett
for
as
her
a
in the
mixture
future, and
between.
Sorry. All I want for her is to just share her dreams with everyone. I am so sorry. I
Oh, ain't that
principal,
sweet.
principal. I apologize for my behavior.
That's
Aren't you
okay.
just
I'm
the
just.
sweetest?
Not at all.
You're very sweet. You're very kind. I was just commenting on how Bob Bennett makes me think of a mixture between Ron Swanson and Grunkle Stan, which is really
It's not even a mixture.
really interesting character.
My
Mr.
ex-wife
Bennett,
still
is
misses
that...
me, but her aim is getting better.
Oh my god.
I think there might be a relation.
Someone remind me to have one of these take place in Gravity Falls.
Oh, Mr. Bennett, I
Have
didn't
one
know
of
that
Yes,
was a thing.
yes. I
Anyway,
want
My
this.
sweet lord.
all right.
Polygon.
So, we're done. We all have some polite chatter, and we enjoy some very dry scones and various other baked goods.
Scones.
Would anybody like a glass
You
of
still
wine?
have the wine.
Or a little
Oh my
bit dry.
god, Frederick, you brought wine? Is it Sauvignon Blanc?
Oh. No. The wine is... I apologize.
I have you find I only drink White Zinfandel.
That is totally fine. I am perfectly all right with drinking anything as long as it goes down the.
Haha, well, don't get too drunk, Susan, because remember, you have to drive home, which you all do one by one to rescue babysitters and get your little scamps off to bed. It's a pretty normal evening. You all come away with varying degrees of confidence that this will be a successful, happy new year. But there's some complications.
I wish the babysitter would keep that child.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Everyone go to sleep.
Okay, sounds good.
Night.
Good night, my sweetheart.
Aren't they all charming and mildly passive-aggressive? So...
Excuse me.
Excuse you. Okay, so we've got our lovely PTA here full of very normal parents. But also, we've got these two parents. So some parents can be kind of judgy. And you know what? These two can admit that. They're judgy. But also, that's not necessarily a flaw, because they both know for a fact that everyone else in the PTA is just parenting all wrong. After all, if the other parents were reading the blogs that these two have been writing, they'd know about all the best Pinterest craft ideas, the best recipe for ants on a log, and also they would know that these two are definitely werewolves and not regular suburban housewives/husbands. Everyone knows the only thing worse than actual mauling by wolves is a social mauling, and anyone not measuring up to these guys' exact standards must be shamed out of the school. So who would you two like to shame out of the school tonight? Oh, you thought I was going to go for actual murder this time. No. Judgment is much scarier. Okay. Oh my gosh, now I have to remember everyone's names. Oh, okay. So the murderers were referring to the person by their first name, and I got very confused. All right. So next of all, seer. So some parents are working parents, and some are stay-at-home parents, and some have decided that through it all, they were gonna, make some extra magic through the side hustle. You have a great gig as a phone psychic on top of your day job as a parent or whatever your other job is. Admittedly, this phone psychic job is a step down from your previous gig as an actual psychic with superpowers, but it's fine, Kids are important. They're our future. Anyway, most of the time you just bullshit stuff on the phone line, but recently you've sensed something strange in the ether. Off that old third eye of yours and use it for some actual psychicking. Tell me, whose role would you like to know tonight? Just send me a thing. Right. So which? So there's parents and then there's cool parents. You know that you're cool because you have all the drugs. All of them. Needs a little help sometimes, and I'm not judging. Anyway, you have them sick drugs, but you have two good strands of really sick drugs in particular. One could save a life, and one could maybe straight up kill a person, probably? Anyway, let's start with them really good drugs while I sit here and try to remember which of you is the witch. Which one is a witch? And I type out names. And typing things, which is really interesting for you all to listen to. Fair choice. Would you like to kill anybody? Because you can do it. You can just up this body count right at the start. The emotional body count. All right. Okay, so last of all, we have the gardener. In this case, gardener, you are just the best at baking. Really? I don't know why you don't open a bakery. Everyone is constantly gushing over how great your treats are and always reading your blog, and everyone agrees it's the best blog, and it's so great, way better than certain other moms' blogs. Anyway, your heart is full of love for kids, and you love families. You just want to make everyone feel loved and happy. You're so good. You just want to create unity here at the PTA, and the best way to do that is to gift people with delicious treats. So tell me, who do you want to give a tasty treat to tonight? Gotta DM me, there you go, you're DMing me some things. I'm singing a song to the people watching because they can't stop me. Alright, good choice. Putting that down. Alright, so that is everything. Alright guys, a few weeks pass and then it is time for the next PTA meeting. Hello everyone. Welcome to the PTA meeting. Obviously today we'll be discussing the Halloween festival. Excuse me, not Halloween festival, the autumn festival. If you say Halloween, that's like pagan.
Sounds rather nice.
Oh, indeed.
I would rather prefer it to be called the fall festival.
Well, it's all relative at the end of the day.
Indeed.
Carolyn, at your seat when you sit down at the table, there is a nice plate of cookies for you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, boy, that's sweet.
So sweet.
They are the greatest cookies you've ever tasted. They are the best. They're the perfect.
Well,
Mrs. George, it looks like you have a secret admirer.
Well.
So you take a bite
nice.
and you just enjoy it so much, and then you look to see who it's from. It says it's from George Wilson, and you go, tell him how much you loved it. Because George Wilson turned in his 2 weeks' notice a few weeks ago because of some incredibly cruel cyberbullying.
Oh no, John!
The hell? Why?
Now who's gonna keep the floor clean?
He got so many mean messages saying that he doesn't really count as a parent. Granted, he's been there for so many kids at this school. He's there to talk to them, there to support them, there to clean up after their stuff. And yet,
I just want the kids to be happy.
No, this ain't right. Doesn't the school have some?
Mr. Wilson,
This ain't right. Doesn't the school have some sort of anti-bullying policy of some sort?
Yeah,
but you know they don't listen.
But it wasn't the
I don't
kids
think
that
the
bullied.
policy has worked for them. Oh my.
Oh, darn it.
School may have an anti-bullying thing, but, well, the adults don't.
This is just horrible. You think they would learn at some point. You'd think they'd know better.
So, we had these plans for the PTA meeting, but I think instead we should focus on, pointing fingers, because obviously somebody bullied my janitor out of the school, and now my floors are gross.
Oh, but do we have to? Because I like talking about Halloween. Because you see, I like thinking of all those times where Jonathan goes out to get his treats and hope to God he never comes back home.
Really?
No, we have to talk
That's a
about
bit
this.
concerning.
Well,
George Wilson says, "Fuck you, Karen," as he disappears.
Karen.
Last day, after saying that pleasant thing about the kids, he just put on some sunglasses, walked out the door, flashing the bird, yelling, "Fuck you, Karen! Your cookies are shit!"
Fuck you too, you ruined the meeting!
Actually, okay, this is Scott speaking. What? Okay, nobody's.
George Wilson while he's not here to defend himself. That's just rude.
Nobody. Okay,
Agreed.
since nobody's actually dead here, what do we say instead of spooky ghost?
You still say spooky ghost.
Well,
Say
that ain't
fire.
right.
I don't know, you want to come up with something else?
All in favor of you're
Fire.
fired? All in favor of you're fired?
You're fired.
Yes!
You're fired.
All parents can be fired. Not all
You're
parents can be
fired.
Shame
Bless-
ghost.
Shame Ghost, you're
Oh,
fired.
bless your little heart.
Shame goes.
Bless your heart.
Whatever. All right.
Shame ghost.
I
That's
can't
interesting
believe
flag. I'll
George's
put it
heart
on
was
there.
blessed.
Oh, before we get into this, we need to elect a PTA president. That president gets 2 votes instead of 1. Would we like any volunteers, or do we want to table this for the
Well,
next?
can we volunteer somebody to become the the extra votes because I
Yes.
do believe Miss Carolyn would be a wonderful vote to have.
Indeed.
I actually think Frederick. No, Fred. Mr. Bennett would be a great president.
Of course.
No, I
in
think
the
Frederick
woodshop.
has the children's best interests at heart.
Frederick does have a good heart. I will say that.
You're right about that. You are right about that.
You are right.
Absolutely golden.
That is very
I
kind.
would not mind
You
giving
flattered me.
my vote to either Carolyn or Frederick.
Goodness.
I second
You
that.
flatter me.
Now, I would not mind taking it, but I do think the Frederick is a good idea.
Same here.
And I am completely fine with talking to good old Frederick. Just like our little play dates.
Well,
I need a nomination. I need a second nomination for one person, and then we can vote.
Well, I think Miss Carolyn has nominated Frederick, and so I'm also going to move a second nomination to Frederick.
I have to agree on that.
Sounds good.
That works.
Let's vote. Bob, Frederick for PTA president.
he's a hell of a guy. I say yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bennett.
Carolyn, yay or nay?
It's a definite yay.
Yay.
Charlotte, yay or nay?
Hell, he has my vote. I say yeah.
Vote for yourself?
What?
Frederick.
You asked
Frederick,
Charlotte.
do you want to vote? I already asked Charlotte. I'm up to 3. So Frederick's next.
Okay.
Since everyone thinks you're such an upstanding guy.
Well, I guess if everybody thinks so, I could take on the job.
All right. George is no longer with us in the sense that he left his job, not that he's dead. Helen.
I should really leave him a note for the
That would never
cookies.
happen.
Poor fella. I'll try to get into
Okay,
That'll be
Helen.
awfully
See how he's
kind.
doing.
I have to agree with everyone else. I have to say Frederick is a wonderful person and he would make a great president and representative of the PTA.
Karen.
I say yes because he's so friendly towards the children, especially my child. Please keep him.
I will say that he's a lot less stabby when he's around Cecil.
Mary.
Yay too, because I think he does show a lot of passion towards the district.
And Reggie.
Yeah, sure. It seems like he's going to keep the knife away from the dangerous one, so I don't see why not.
Susan Brown.
Well, we already know my history with Sweet Frederick, and I just do believe that he would be great to have as the PTA president.
Oh, yes.
That's not unanimous with no cat fighting. I'm almost disappointed. Okay, Frederick, guess what? You're PTA president now. Yeah!
All right, wonderful. Now,
Now get 2 votes
as
to
a-
1.
address the elephant in the room. Clearly, there's some nasty bullying going on around in this PTA meeting, and I do that I'm going to open up the discussion and see who thinks. I'm just going to open up the discussion. See, I don't want to point any fingers right now, but I'd like to see what you all think.
If I may, Mr. President.
Yes, Mr.
Woodshop is not my only job.
I see.
I'm also a phone psychic.
What?
Oh.
Oh, one of those.
What?
Well now.
Interesting, Mr.
So
Bennett.
how can you talk on the phone and be psychic?
I can, I've got this thing called a third eye. I peer through it, and I can, read minds with it. Alternatively, I go on people's blogs. See, I got curious when Wilbur was floundering in shop. He said, "Oh, it was part of the family history of not wanting to touch wood." So I looked it up, seeing if there was a real thing about not wanting to touch wood. Turns out there are only 2 people in that family: Wilbur and Charlotte. So the whole passed down from the family vocal fry, or whatever the hell it's called, it was not passed down from the family. And then I looked it up, and I saw, oh wait, that's a really common symptom of being a werewolf.
Oh my goodness,
Oh, Lord!
Mr. Bennett. So you're saying that you believe that that Miss Swebb is the
100%, yes.
Are
Okay.
you sure about that,
Now,
Mr.
Bob, I
Bennett?
question your powers.
All right?
I don't.
I don't think it's real.
You're holding three fingers
actually-
behind your back.
Miss George, if I may.
Yes, ma'am.
Of the faculty here, and I've worked with Mr. Bennett for quite a while, and I do think he's quite trustworthy. I believe that what he's saying is true.
I mean, I wouldn't put Cecil anywhere near the power saws if I didn't trust Mr. Bennett.
Exactly.
I have to agree with him. I'm not one for wood, but ever since I met Mr. Bennett and his skills, I have to say I'm quite
I'm
intrigued
on
in playing with
Carolyn
kids.
here, though.
I mean, what kind of psychic just outright tells you they're a psychic unless it's fake?
A really fucking good one.
Well, they really like the fact
Like a good one, or one that
Such
is
language.
trying desperately to make sure that he gets paid.
Huh.
Listen, I'm not too sure.
Now, there is a...
I'm not certain either.
I mean, with all due respect, Mr. Bennett, I think you're a great teacher and all, but you're one of the only teachers who hasn't kicked my son out of the class yet, and your class is a very dangerous class. There's a reason why he keeps coming home with tools.
They are.
That is rather
Oh my
concerning.
goodness. Jonna,
It is rather concerning.
Tools.
I give the child a toy hammer.
You have no
Out of his safety
idea.
by pussing their sweet little minds.
The cat is
It's a
blind
toy
in one
tool.
eye.
Then
thanks
they
to
go
that
into the
toy
actual
hammer.
shed.
Well, where did the knife come from then?
I don't
That's
know
true.
what sort of knife situation Karen has at her house. All I know is what I see in my shop and what I see with psychic powers. And in this case, the psychic powers told me Charlotte is a werewolf.
You know,
Mr. Bennett, if I may ask a question that will prove if you are indeed a psychic, what am I thinking about right now?
You are thinking about going home and making a white Russian.
Guys, he's completely right.
Oh my
Miss Helen,
goodness.
I'm assuming
Well,
you are
Mr.
always
Bennett.
thinking about going home and making white Russian.
No. Just tonight I've been unbelievably stressed, and he's got it right on the dot.
And then
Oh,
you are
Mr.
thinking, man, I can't believe that the janitor was shamed out of a position. This makes me want to drink. I think I'll go home and make a white Russian. That's very specific.
Well, Mr. Bennett, is that a formal
enough for
is
anybody
that an
in this
accusation
room.
of Miss Webb?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna make it a formal accusation. I am going to formally accuse Charlotte of being a werewolf.
Oh my God.
Can we get a
Oh
second?
my.
Charlotte, you haven't
Well-
said a thing.
Miss Webb, I hate to. I really don't want to. ETA, especially because of cyberbullying.
Well, it is true. Well, it is true that it's me and my son that are the only ones left in the family. That is only because my husband recently passed away as of late. I can't really stress much. It's kept me silent. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Well, Bob, I'd ask you for your argument, but you kind of already gave it. I don't know if you want to add to that or not.
I think I'm being pretty clear here. I went online and looked up the family history. There is no other family other than Wilbur and Charlotte, and it's fucking werewolves.
It's all right there, Bob. I
What
understand.
did you even look at?
Excuse me. I suppose we.
He went on werewolf book. It's fine.
Mhm.
All right, let's vote. Okay, Bob, yay or nay for kicking Charlotte Schwebb out of the PTA?
Yay.
Carolyn, yay or
Um,
nay for kicking Charlotte Schwebb out of the PTA?
A definite nay.
Charlotte, how do you feel about this situation?
Go on, Charlotte.
It's okay.
Miss Webb, it's all right. You can tell us anything.
I still feel rather conflicted about this. I don't know quite what to say. But if y'all truly want me to leave, then by all means.
Oh, Miss Charlotte.
Charlotte,
I'm breaking character of this. I feel so bad.
I do as well.
I feel emotionally attached to these characters.
Me too.
They must die.
That's unfortunate. All right. Let's see here. Frederick Underwood, PTA president.
All right. Well, really, Mr. Bennett makes a very good case about both of the bullying and the psychic powers. And if I pray that these accusations are unbased. But as of the moment, sure if the kids or the other parents will. So, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to say yes.
Okay. George, he's not here anymore. Helen!
It's a definite yes for me. He completely guessed my thoughts.
Karen!
I don't know. There's something suspicious about this. For now, I will say nay.
Mary!
Oh, yes. I trust him completely. He's a faculty member of mine.
All right.
Absolutely.
And Susan Brown. Oh, wait, no, Reggie, sorry. I don't know how I missed that. I'm so sorry, Reggie.
No problem, President. I'm gonna have to disagree with Bob. I don't trust phone psychics. They stole my wife from me.
Oh my god! Oh, no.
You're thinking of a different hotline, sweetheart.
Oh, that's but you are entitled to your opinion, and I respect that.
All right, Susan, yay or nay?
So, Frederick, you know how much I love and respect your opinion on anything and everything, but there is just something about this that is making me feel like there is a weight inside of my stomach, and I cannot feel comfortable putting somebody on the line like that if I am not 110% certain about these accusations.
That's completely understandable, Miss Brown. I
do
I respect
hope
your opinion
you
as
all
well.
will forgive me if I say nay.
That's fair.
Absolutely.
But the votes still tally on the side of yay, so I'm sorry, Charlotte Schweb. I have to subject you to the very worst punishment we can ever inflict on a PTA member. We're kicking you out of the PTA.
Oh, Charlotte!
That is understandable.
Oh, no.
One of the only people who kept me sane.
My dearest
That
Charlotte.
that is quite all right.
It's all right.
The
I'll try to-
emotion
In all honesty, I probably deserve this.
of this is making some fur start to rise up on your arms as you back out of the PTA
Oh
meeting.
my goodness, Mr. Bennett, you were
Slowly
correct.
sharpen.
Woof, 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 woof.
I'm a dog translator. He says,
You will regret this.
Oh, actually, I just said, can you point me to the bathroom before I head out?
Oh yeah, it's third door.
oh, I'm sorry.
It's a little bit.
I'm still
It's
a little
bit
rusty.
dirty. It's been a little bit dirty as of late due to George's
Oh, that's quite all right. That's quite all
Oh
right.
my God, I feel
Thank
faint.
you.
Susan, what did you say?
I feel faint. I trust that man.
Let me fan you, honey. Let me fan you.
It's all right.
Yeah, hon.
Let me fan you, honey.
Come here. Do you need some water?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
There's a stop sign.
Yep. After all that craziness, I think we take a quick vote on the autumn festival. You know, general agreement is trick or treating's pretty great, but we can't call it trick or treating because pagans. So trunk or treating is cool, I guess. Anyway,
works for
It's
me.
not a
Whatever
food
gets
party.
Jonathan into the house.
so you all, it was a somber day at the PTA, but you walk away feeling confident that justice is served, and so you all go home, letting some babysitters free into the world and put your children to bed. You also all are going to sleep now.
Good night, Cecil. See you tomorrow.
Well, good night,
Night,
lovely.
Timmy.
I hope you sleep well. Have some sweet dreams.
Go the fuck to sleep, Jonathan!
But Mom, I want to touch the fire!
So, your parent, it's kind of rough for you, huh? Didn't count on there being a psychic detective, if he is psychic, I don't know. But either way, sucks for you. But that's fine. You make some angry blog posts. You definitely do some very passive-aggressive vague blogging. It's a good time. Then, once that's done, you decide on your revenge. Going to kill. Okay. Sounds like a good plan. Alright. Seer. So, phone psychic business is tough. You're getting a lot of calls. Lots of people want to know what their future is. Will they get this job? Is my me? But you've got other concerns out there. You know that there is still some darkness afoot, and you are going to find it if it's the last thing you do. Let's see here. All right. Good choice. All right. Witch. Dank drugs. So dank. So dank. You have some super great drugs, and it's been so tough. And you know someone's having a really hard time. So hard they might potentially leave the PTA. And if you want, you could do something to save them from that fate. Do you want to give this person, some of them good drugs? Save their life? Yeah. Answers. As I type things. Okay. Good choice. Okay, so I need clarification. All right, cool. Cool. All right, Gardner. Oh, sorry, that was George. He's dead. The PTA. He's still alive in our hearts. Cough. All right. For the new PTA meeting to start. Woo! All right. It's the November PTA meeting. Everyone, show on up. All right.
So, when's that next turkey trot?
Absolutely.
Again this year?
Yeah, naturally. First, there are many things on the agenda. First of all, of course, we have to discuss the turkey trot. We have to teach our kids all about how we were friends with the Indians and nothing bad happened ever to them.
And we murdered them.
Oh, yeah.
No, we didn't. We didn't murder them. They were our friends, and they just gave us all the land, and it was fine.
It's Native Americans also, Wolf.
Right.
Right.
All right. I mean, whatever.
You notice, well, as you show up, someone isn't here.
Karen's not here today.
Karen's not here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Some of you noticed throughout the past month some upsetting things. There was actually a petition against Karen because, after all, her son was quite the terror.
That's no
being in school anymore.
just a phase. That is no reason to fight. That is no reason to kick Mrs. Blossom out of the PTA.
Sure.
Oh my god, I know that is just heartbreaking.
So they say.
Miss Blossom was a
anyway.
kind lady.
Or maybe he didn't. I honestly don't know. Maybe he was framed. I don't really care. I have enough students to cover the money we get, and that's all I really need. But anyway. So we've lost another member, which is very upsetting.
This is terrible. Our PTA is shrinking by the month.
Yeah,
Oh
that is really unfortunate.
Then we will be able to call ourselves a PTA.
It's always a PTA if you're a
parents and
parent associating your heart.
If there's at least one parent and one teacher in here, we'll get.
I'll have to go to Mrs. Blossom's house and try and see how she's doing after all this. After all, suffering something like Mr. Wilson did.
I miss him.
Shall we get down to business then?
Yeah, right.
Yep, life moves on.
Right. We got to
Mr.
keep
Bennett,
going.
Mr. Bennett, the first thing I would like to ask: do you have any further insight, seeing as we can trust you, as you have helped us root out the unfortunate?
I have one bit of insight. Not sure how relevant it is. I looked into Carolyn's Facebook, and then it turns out Carolyn doesn't have a Facebook. Carolyn has a witch book.
I see. I see.
Well, I will admit to being the pagan in the room.
Yeah. Honestly, whatever you do in your spare time that's not terrorizing kids, I'm fine with. You can do whatever.
Thank you, and I would appreciate if we did treat Halloween as Halloween did do Thanksgiving as it was.
Well, I planned on doing the catering for Thanksgiving, Helen, so
I'm actually entirely cool with that.
Not sure how.
Are you the one
well-
that gave Shane those drugs?
who?
Listen,
Carolyn,
Oh my
being
God,
a witch.
Carolyn, are you giving the kids drugs?
Carolyn,
I am
please-
not.
This is a discussion that we
Donovan
have at a
said it
later
was
time.
instant snow powder.
It is. My goodness.
I believe every kid should be at top performance at all times.
Mrs.
I do what I
Mrs.
gotta
George,
do.
Mrs. George, we can talk about the cocaine thing later. Right now, we're focused on the cyberbullying issue, on the ongoing cyberbullying issue. Mrs. Blossom has unfortunately been kicked out of the PTA, and therefore we need to figure out our remaining cyberbully. That's who we got to figure.
You are absolutely right.
Do you need something to eat, Mr. Frederick? You look quite pale.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Smith. This whole thing is really putting a lot of stress on me.
Absolutely.
And Cecil too. Cecil is very concerned, and I'm not sure how safe she feels in the school district anymore.
Oh no!
That sweet little
We
girl.
really have to do something then. Cecil's one of the best kids in the class.
Indeed, she's a top student.
There's also no other schools in the district. I forgot to mention we're a very small town.
Yeah. My sweet little
I'm a-
Madeline, those two get along so well. That would just like they're both their little sweet hearts.
So what you're saying is that a lot of people at the PTA meeting are just small town girls living in a lonely world.
Yeah.
You're fired.
I have had to take the midnight train once or twice.
Does it go anywhere?
Yeah, it
Goes
goes
just about everywhere.
Yeah.
You just can't stop believing that it'll go somewhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Gotta hold on to all your feelings.
I suppose so.
Oh, I agree.
I had a song stuck in my head.
Does anybody have any thoughts? Would anybody like to begin the discussion?
Well,
I honestly don't know. Karen came as such a shock.
Mm-hmm. And her poor child too. I mean, I suppose Karen's child could still be going to the school since Mrs. Blossom is merely kicked out of the PTA, of course. But this is still very troubling if the cyberbullying goes on for any
If the
longer.
parent's not in the PTA, then the kid also is out. It's a weird rule.
That is a very strange and unfair rule.
Don't worry
I
about
need to do a strongly worded letter.
I'd like a meeting with the superintendent.
Same here.
I am the
That sounds like that's terrifying. I did not know that.
This is a fair school. Don't worry about it.
It is.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, I care deeply about all of your students and all of you.
Are you sure?
I need to take a drink for a second. Hey.
Of course.
Oh, this,
You want a margarita, sweetheart? I'm good at making drinks.
oh my God, I would love that.
All right.
Well, I
maybe a
suppose
second.
I
got any
suppose we
extra
should
for
I
me?
suppose we should start asking some questions then. What were you
Yes, questions.
all doing last night?
Of course.
I was at home helping my two kids with their homework.
Admirable. We know that Mr. Bennett was checking for Mrs. George's Facebook, which, of course, she does not have. It is a witch book, rather.
Yeah.
I'm doing
A grimoire, if you will.
Oh my. He's very well versed.
He does sound like he is well versed. He does know a lot of things, Frederick.
Oh, you flatter me.
And you,
Yes.
and everyone knows me. I was just making sure that Madeline had all of her homework done. She was showing me all of her new little projects she was working on from the school. I just wanted to make sure that
Yes.
she had everything ready to go for today.
Of course.
Very sweet.
Cecil, well, I was just listening to Cecil practice her flute. She is getting quite good, and she's preparing for the fall concert.
Oh yes, I'm getting so much help organizing that. She is so talented.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Mrs. Smith.
Absolutely.
And what is the concert going to be about again, Miss Smith?
Oh, it's
no.
a Christmas concert. It's going to happen December 21st, I believe. Let me check my
already
calendar.
rehearsed?
The rehearsal is December 19th through the 21st. And I was mistaken. The concert is the 22nd.
I see.
This is the goodness.
Is that a bad time? I can try and reschedule with everybody.
No, it's not. I just didn't realize it was so soon.
It is pretty soon, yes.
Yes, it is pretty soon. The children are working very hard, I believe.
Yes. We've been working all year.
Poor little ones. I hope you're not working them too hard.
Oh, I'm making sure that I don't. I ask them if I'm working them too hard to please tell me. I hope they're not afraid to.
Yeah, Mrs. Smith, Cecil is very worried about your health right now.
About
your
my
ankles.
health?
Yeah. Yes.
About the ankles.
Why my
Miss Smith,
health?
I did not know you had a problem with your ankle.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
Well, there you
Well, there goes someone.
Superintendent, you got to warn us when you're leaving.
Just got
Don't
shamed.
mind me. I just vanished from existence for a moment. Don't worry about it.
God damn it! You said you'd do that less.
It's
Go
called
take your time. Take your
aberration.
time.
It's called aberration. It's an occurrence.
Mm-hmm.
Can you confirm this, Mrs. George?
I can confirm aberration is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. And Mr. McBuilder?
Oh my God, Carolyn, you are.
I mean, I knew that the superintendent was capable of it, but the superintendent also said they would do that less.
Oh my goodness.
I will admit you shouldn't apparate without a license.
Is that a thing?
You guys
you do need a license for. You need a license
right. Bullying.
Yes, the bullying.
Operation.
Mr.
Of course.
McBuilder,
Now,
you've been very quiet.
Yeah, Mr. McBuilder, would you mind answering my question, please?
I was just throwing the old pigskin with Shane last night.
Okay.
There's something wrong with practicing, my boy?
No,
of course not.
You
Of course not. That you guys are doing.
I want to make sure that everyone is being vocal in this conversation.
Of course.
Why are
yes.
you being so
We're not gonna
defensive?
be able to get your say. I want to make sure that everybody in here has a fair say in what they're gonna be presenting.
I'm sorry,
So
Mrs.
that
Smith.
is
Who
my
was that
word.
directed towards?
Mr. McBuilder. He was being very defensive when he said he was playing football with his son.
Well, because you're always trying to get Shane into your school plays that you're doing. It's a waste of time, in my opinion.
Oh my goodness.
But the school plays.
Yes, it's all
my
fine and
time
dandy,
and
but
effort
football is
into
where it's
them.
always at.
Mr.
I have to
McBuilder.
agree with Mrs.
Don't
Smith.
cry.
It is a little bit inappropriate to be sliding the arch like this.
I would say that maybe make sure that everybody has their own fair participation in every activity is so important.
Mr. McBuilder, have you ever considered that perhaps it should be your child's decision what interest he takes? If he wants to pursue a career in the arts, then that is his decision, not yours.
He tried. He tried. That was the year they burned half the stage down.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I remember that vividly.
Well, it's like in cooking. You make a mistake, you clean it up, and you try again.
I mean, sometimes you try again, but sometimes you kill like 15 people. Sometimes it's time to stop.
Well, no one
Exactly.
died.
Which is why I put him in a
Yes, no one's
hobby where he
died.
can hurt people without getting in trouble.
He's been stuck here for so long. Like,
Yeah.
I understand there's been some pressure on him, but isn't it fair to just let him fly?
Folks, I don't mean to push this along, but if
bullying.
you don't make a choice, I'm afraid some things are going to come up. I don't mean that as a threat or anything, but look, we have to talk about the turkey trot.
Of course. We haven't heard from Mrs. Jones yet. Mrs. Jones, would you please answer my question?
Right, Mrs.
What?
Where were you last night?
What were you doing last night? Where were you?
Oh, me. I was cooking dinner, of course. It always takes me a few hours to prepare dinner because I need to brew a stew.
Of course.
It always takes a lot of time, you know. After all, I was trained in the culinary arts, and I always want to follow the finest recipes, but you can't really see me do that at school because...
Yeah, of course. You're busy teaching the children.
Yes.
So we've come to a very interesting dilemma. None of these activities actively... none of these activities none of these activities can say really whether somebody is or is not cyberbullying these children. Mr. Bennett was on a computer, but we've already established that he is the psychic. Mrs. George, of course, is the witch.
When you put it like that.
Goodness, I can't believe you just call them by their names like that. That's a nice way to say it.
I hate to bring this up, but Mrs. Jones is the only one who does not have a child or another witness to verify where they were.
Oh my.
That is very true.
That is a valid
Just because I'm
point.
single doesn't mean you have to attack me.
I need a formal accusation.
I will say that Marie Jones was very quiet, but Reggie was also very quiet. But when we asked him, it seemed that while Marie was able to defend herself at a certain point, Reggie seemed to start to attack people in a certain
I will agree that
Insulted my arts program.
To be honest, the best defense is a good offense.
Immediately jump to it.
I mean,
See, I'm at a standstill because a good liar wouldn't. They wouldn't fight. However, some people, an even better liar, might fight harder.
And
But I think we at least have two people in mind.
That's true.
I need formal accusations.
Well,
Caroline, I'm going to ask for your opinion
Mm-hmm.
because you seem to be on the same page that this is going to be the same problem. So I'm very curious as to who you're thinking it might be.
Now, Mr. Reggie has been getting a little defensive, if I do say so myself. Yet, Miss Marie has been a little too quiet.
Well,
so it is something to consider.
You see,
I need it.
So if
Okay.
I had to, I would say Reggie.
all right. I'll second that accusation then.
Is that a formal? Okay. Do you want to give more of an argument against Reggie, or do you want to leave it at that?
The most of an argument I can give Reggie is that I do question anybody who calls it a pigskin.
That's
well, to
fair.
be fair, that is a term that is
It's a
a
correct
proper term.
term.
It is a correct
But
term.
I question anyone who uses it.
All
Well,
right.
you just don't know my dedication to the sports ball.
That's fine.
Reggie, please defend sports ball and all that it calls for.
Well, you see, I couldn't be cyberbullying anyone. You have to spend 24/7 training your body, otherwise you are never going to be able to be a good sports ball player. I have to make sure Shane stays on track every day. And when he has every year another incident where he burns down part of the school or floods part of the school, I don't have enough money to afford a computer at our house.
Oh
So
my
you're
goodness.
saying you don't have a blog?
How could I? You have all of my money. I still owe you about $2 million.
Why do you owe them $2 million?
We don't talk about that. He knows what he owes me. Anyway, it's time to vote.
Okay.
All right, Bob Bennett, yay or nay for kicking Reggie out of the PTA?
I vote yay. No one who actually plays football is going to refer to it as sports ball.
All right, Carolyn, yay or nay?
I second it. My little Timmy plays soccer and he would never call it sports ball.
Frederick, yay or nay?
Oh, well, I see some very good cases here. For instance, Mr. McBildy's assertion that he does not have a computer.
Frederick, sir. I
Uh,
would like
I'm
it
going
if
to have
we
to say
moved
nay.
forward. Thank you. All right. I'm sorry, sir, but things need to move. All right. Helen.
I second that. Yes, of course. He insulted the arts program and said it was useless.
All right. Good point. Mary, yay or nay?
he's done all of this, but I don't think that's reason to kick him out. Nay.
All right. Yay or nay for your own murder?
I'm not. Wait, this isn't like that
Murder?
TV show from last season, was it?
What?
Murder?
I mean getting kicked out of the PTA meeting.
Right. No, I don't want to get kicked out. Shane's close to learning what 1 + 1 is. He needs another year in school.
Oh my
Susan,
goodness.
yay or nay?
I think I'm going to trust Carolyn and say that, yeah, Reggie might need to go.
Fortunately, with Frederick's ability, that means we're actually at 5 for no and 4 for yay. So, yes. I'm gonna give you guys 3 minutes to try to choose someone, and if you can't, an act of God is going to happen. So.
Oh my god.
Well, since other people were already doing it, I'm just going to throw it on the plate there for Miss Jones.
But I defended you.
I'm aware, but I don't want an act of God to strike any one of us, especially not Mr. Bob Bennett.
I really wouldn't bring an act of God. No, not an act of God. Just accusing someone.
Did you say you wanted an act of God? No,
I said I wouldn't recommend it. Slip of the tongue.
You're the only other one that people have said has recommendations to get kicked.
Of a slip of the tongue. That's a very important event, Miss Marie Jones.
Why? Okay, well, here's a valid argument. We hardly have any teachers in this PTA at all. Why would you want to kick another teacher?
That is completely fair.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, the cooking classes are why I owed $500,000 on the flooding the kitchen one year, so I'm not too big on that one either.
Well, that wasn't my fault. That was one of the children.
But it was still the culinary arts.
Yes.
Are you accusing the culinary arts of being responsible for your entire debt, Mr. Reggie McBuilder?
No, not my entire debt. I've already put up that part of the debt.
Yes. Well, I don't think. Well, and this is all very stressful, and I need to collect my thoughts. Mr. Big Builder, I'm sorry to say this, but your child causing a disaster every year, even if you weren't cyberbullying, I feel like the school district is not the right. I feel like this school district is not the right place for your child if he's been held back for this long.
Oh, come on now, but there's nowhere else he's going to be able to get that football scholarship when he gets to high school.
There are plenty of larger towns than this small town.
That's what I would think too.
Yeah, and I'm saying this for your and your child's sake, Mr. McBuilder. I want your child to be a. Sir. I guess I'm afraid I'm going to have to side with the. I guess I'm afraid I'm going to have to change my decision.
That means we're in favor of Reggie, right?
That means we're in favor of Reggie. Oh, that's good.
Very well then.
I'm sorry, Mr. McBuilder. I hope you and your child find success elsewhere.
I don't. Out you go. All right.
Very well then. You're not getting your $2 million.
Oh my God, Principal, you are just cold. Or stone cold against your
Don't worry about it. It's fine. His kid wasn't getting that scholarship anyway.
Oh my God.
Not here, he wasn't.
Let's all go to sleep.
Oh, you're right.
All right. They're getting a little tough here at the PTA. All right, good choice, werewolf. Seer, you're not dead yet. 2 rounds in and you're not dead. I am really surprised. So proud of you. For now, I need. Okay. Try to remember who my own characters are. Okay. And witch. Yes, we have a witch. Witch. Tell you who's gonna die, 'cause it's important. Excuse me, I mean getting kicked out. God, I keep stumbling over my words. He's not gonna die.
Woof.
Or she. Okay, do you want to kill anybody? All right. Sounds like a good choice. Okay, so partner, but Gardner's dead. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so it's December. It's time for the December PTA meeting.
Oh, I love winter solstice.
Oh,
Yeah,
so close to the concert.
It's so exciting.
I can't wait for the concert. Cecil's been telling me that she's preparing very hard.
Actually, Frederick,
They have, and it's sounding great.
Frederick,
All we need to do is rehearse
Yes.
a couple of times, and they are ready. I'm so
Helen.
proud of them.
Helen?
I've got some
Helen.
bad news.
Oh,
Frederick, Bob, you were very nearly driven out of the school by cyberbullying, but somebody slipped you some really nice drugs and you made it through that stress, and thus you did not leave your position here at Internet Elementary School.
Oh, thank
I
God.
see.
Yeah, much obliged.
Frederick, you smoked some bad weed and you died.
Oh
And
Much obliged.
real shadow on this PTA meeting.
I thought nobody
I have only
died.
one thing to say. Pick a god and pray.
I knew it. No one beats Frederick, but someone beat Frederick.
I can't believe someone beat Frederick. Oh my god! I feel faint.
But the triangle wheel always loses to. I said the triangle wheel, but the weapon triangle always loses to Frederick. I don't like drugs anymore.
Oh my god.
Into the holiday
Well-
spirit.
What is this sweet little girl gonna do now?
So this is Christmas. Let's talk about murder.
It's winter break.
Another year over.
Oh my god.
Somebody's dead. I guess we need a new PTA president. Do you want to nominate anybody? I need a new PTA president. Does anybody want to nominate somebody else?
I nominate Bob.
I nominate Bob.
I nominate
right.
Bob.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, Bob, I assume you're okay with your new position?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Carolyn, are you okay with Bob's potential new position?
I'll take that police siren
Oh,
as a yes.
yes, it is. I'm so sorry.
Oh, the
I'm
sirens!
completely spaced out based on my.
Oh, there go the sirens trying to save poor Frederick. Alright, Charlotte's dead, George is dead. Helen!
Yes?
You vote for Bob?
I vote for Bob.
Okay. Mary?
I vote for Bob.
Okay. Susan?
I'll vote for Bob. I need to find out who did that to my sweet Frederick.
Oh, also, by the way, Frederick was just a regular townsperson. He
Yeah.
wasn't anything
Oh
important.
no! I need to figure out what happened to my
And he was important to all of us, I guess.
He is with me in my heart.
And you know he didn't die. He was just kicked out of the school out of shame.
Oh,
no,
he's dead!
Brad
No,
really
no,
died.
he's super dead. He smoked some bad
he's
weed.
actually dead.
You should know this better than anyone. When it comes to that, that is the same thing as dying when you're a parent. In this small town, everyone knows your name.
I'm sorry. I'm just in denial. I don't want him to be dead.
I actually thought that we could use the start of this meeting to discuss our town's problem of drugs, but also of what's happening to our little PTA.
You are
It's degrading
absolutely
for the
right, Uprising.
second.
I am sorry for my outburst.
My name is not Uprising, it's
I apologize. I just
Now hold on a
this
second.
whole reeling moment, I just can't
Susan.
seem to keep myself straight.
Susan,
Yes.
did you yourself not say that this is a small town where everyone knows everyone's name?
Yes, I did.
Then why did you not know Marie's?
The reason I
Susan!
know Maurice is because I am in a state of shock.
I feel
My
like
best friend
Miss Susan.
has just been kicked out of the PTA, and you are accusing me.
Haha, he wasn't kicked out of the PTA, he's dead.
We're all in denial, principal.
I'm sorry, it's just I think it's important to rip that band-aid off fast. He died.
He's dead. He's very dead.
The principal
Can't
is the
very dead.
avatar of a murder god. Sometimes you gotta let her yell.
Don't worry about it. Continue, please.
Just take deep breaths,
I
sweetheart.
trusted him.
It's okay.
Everything I had, and now he's gone.
It's all right, sweetheart. Do you need anything? Do you need something to drink, something to eat, or can I get you anything at all? I'm here for you.
I'll be all right. Thank you. Thank you, Helen.
Anytime, sweetheart.
Well, there's only 5 of us left
That's
here.
very touching.
Very.
And we
Well,
need to do something about this
All right.
soon.
So, Miss Mary, excuse me. Do you have any ideas?
Well, no, I'm no seer, so I can't see anyone's role or anything like that.
I see.
Unfortunately, but
I have a question for both Bob and for both Miss Susan.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Bob, your idea of Susan, and Susan, your idea of Bob.
How we feel about each other?
Yes.
Oh, I respect Mr. Bob.
Listen, I respect all the parents that come through here. I'm just saying, I was just pointing out the misnaming of Marie is, well, it's a little weird, and we've had a lot of little weird things happening recently.
We're all in shock, Mr. Bennett. Please have some mercy.
We're all in shock, and one person is fucking dead.
He is right.
There's no
Somebody's
need to
very dead.
shout.
Listen,
Oh, Susan,
blood has been shed.
let me
We
get
do
you a
not have
tissue.
time.
look,
Here, sweetie.
Sorry about
I
this.
understand. I understand that shock can do a lot of things to people. There's action that we need to take here, and I just think that we can't just keep dancing around the problems forever and dismissing it on sorrow or shock.
What are you saying?
No, Marie.
I think she
you're
knows what
right.
she's saying.
You're right.
I don't
We need
want-
to address this situation.
I don't like what I'm saying. Susan, so you've treated everyone so kindly and so as if they're your best friends, as if you've known them for your whole life, and it doesn't seem real.
Mary.
I will tell you, Mary.
Oh shit, somebody just got called fake!
I have grown up in this town my whole life. And in this small town, you learn to love everybody.
Oh, Susan.
That's all I am trying to do. Is give
But you
everyone-
clearly didn't love me enough to even know my first name. And we've been in this PTA together for a long time.
Marie, you know I've known Frederick since we were children. Losing him is just a terrible loss. And I can't even see straight right now.
Reacted the same way whenever the other people left the PTA. You reacted the same way, but it wasn't even deaths.
What you're saying to me right now, Marie, skip rocks together on the lake.
I know.
Mary, how
Why
could
are
you
you
do that to your
accusing me?
friend?
Well, accusation.
It hurts to accuse a friend. It really does, but keep going around this problem anymore. If more people end up getting hurt, I don't know what... I don't know if I'll ever be able to...
Miss
Marie,
Susan.
don't do this.
Miss Susan, you have done so much for me since I've been in this PTA. And I feel like I should be able to tell you the truth on some things. I think this is fairly obvious to some people, but I killed Fred.
Carolyn!
Gasp!
Carolyn, no!
I thought that
I
Fred...
trusted you!
I thought that Fred was the one doing this to all of us, and I did not mean for it to go this far. I didn't expect him to die.
Carolyn.
Carolyn! I cannot believe you!
I didn't do it on purpose, I swear. I swear, for God.
You've been giving the drugs?
I've been with you all this PTA to start kids with babies.
Susan, please.
And our little sons went here.
Susan. Deep breaths.
Now there is nothing I can do to atone for my crimes. But right now, we have to find who keeps this going. It's
You
got
need
to
to
stop.
go to prison.
Fine, take me to prison. But I'll take everybody else with me if I have to.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Speaking of oh my god, I don't want another act of God to come through here, so
Right, he makes a valid point. I'm going to jail either way, so we need
That's what I was trying to
Make an
say. We cannot keep beating around the bush. We have a problem here and we need to solve it. And I'm sorry, Susan, but I'm making a formal accusation.
What?
I was going to say we better hurry this up because Cecil. Someone needs to hurry up and get home and tell Cecil what happened. Formal accusation against whom again?
Susan.
Okay, so that's 2 against Susan. Carolyn, can you give your argument, or do you have more of an argument?
I didn't make the formal accusation.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I am getting so lost.
Kristen,
Carolyn.
Anyway.
Anyway, someone accused. That's because
The argument earlier, it was just that I think that she's been acting fake this whole time, and we really just need to hurry it up. Basically, I think that she's been acting fake, and that hasn't really been. I just got the suspicious little bites.
All right, fair enough. Victim of.
Also, I think that Carolyn was backing me, and we need to get this accusing going.
Yes, Susan.
All I'm trying to do is figure out who is killing all these people, who is sending them off for cyberbullying. And why would I be trying to run myself and support people if I was not trying to figure out who was not supporting me? It's being a normal citizen and trying to figure out who exactly is killing all these good people.
The other people aren't
that you are
dying.
accusing me. I am hurt. And I am appalled. Because all I'm trying to do as a good normal citizen is figure out who is sending all these people off cyberbullying. Who is driving all these people away. And it seems like you are trying to drive me away as well, which is terrifying me. Perish the thought.
Well, it's very possible that we are trying to drive you off. You're probably entirely right. Let's vote and see if that happens. Bob!
I vote aye. What? I am gonna drive out someone who I think's a fucking werewolf.
Let's go, aye.
Aye, yeah.
Alright. Before, Helen.
Absolutely not! She's my best friend!
Oh, that's so sweet. Marie, yay or nay?
Yay.
Susan, what do you want to vote?
I do not want to leave. I just want to share this beautiful PTA with all of you.
Susan, no!
Susan, as you sob, the stress becomes too much for you. And I don't blame you. After all, the entire PTA was turned against you.
Whoa.
You will
Susan out.
Susan!
She's so fake!
Werewolves, they're the fakest.
You're so close!
Now, sometimes you need. Sometimes you need to know when to give up.
Lying, I knew it was fucking you.
The PTA chases the weremom out of the meeting. They throw cookies and brownies. And then they all get together. They sing some nice Christmas carols. Content in the fact that even though there's like 3 members left, they can probably pull this school together. Probably. Everyone, yeah!
And the chat didn't trust me.
I was trying to kill you, but Carolyn saved her ass.
As soon as I found out Alex wasn't fucking lying.
Whenever you guys were gonna accuse me and were gonna drive me out, and I said you probably don't want to do that, it's because I was the gunslinger. I was gonna shoot.
Who would have you picked?
Nice.
Who would have you picked if you got
God.
killed?
Whoever accused me first, I think that was
true
Carolyn.
that.
No,
So
it
I
was,
would've just shot
it was
her.
me, but we proved I was the seer, so.
Yeah.
I shot you then, straight up.
Oh my god.
Marie
I
with
was
the third
really
one.
just like,
I
I
can't
was really
believe you
like,
thought I
okay,
was the
Alex.
witch.
No,
Like,
y'all, I was so
not the
mad.
witch, the werewolf. I was being the most unwerewolf I could. I was being the most unwerewolf person.
So was I. I was so sad you died. You were like my backup plan. Shit, okay. I can work
Well-
my way out of this one.
Yeah,
Well, Cammy, our daughters grew up happy and healthy, and they and then they got married and lived
Lost
happily
both
ever
their
after.
parents, but they lived off of each other.
I thought it
Indeed.
was either Carolyn or Susan based on. Now, hold on, I don't trust this. Because.
No, I didn't trust it because
I was
Cammy
like-
seemed to know that I was the witch, so I was just like, okay,
No,
well,
I
since
did-
she
I
knows
had-
that.
No, dude, Carolyn, I had no idea.
I
were
thought
the
you
witch.
did, so I was just like,
had
okay, I need to figure out
no
if it's Alex
clue you
or
were the witch.
Cammy.
Alex said
So as soon as
witch
it became
book.
obvious it was Alex, I know
Alex
that.
revealed.
I was like,
Look,
all right.
I
I'll let-
forgot that
I'll let
Alex is
Pro
the person
roll
that
for
he
me.
is and that he really would fucking do that. So I had to figure out if he was lying. So I was like, okay, well,
Not
eventually.
even lying. Part of me almost wanted to accuse you until he said you were the witch, and I was like, "Fuck, I can't accuse you now." Shit! There goes my plan. All my plans failed.
And then I honestly
Jordan.
speaking, I got rid of Juno specifically because I was just like the double vote thing was getting on my nerves.
That was great. I was like, "That
Wow.
was so well to me."
Oh.
I'm just gonna
I'll
kill
roll with this.
somebody.
I'll roll with this.
Okay,
Juno was my friend. I will support this.
We should put this on break so we can arrange the next game, I think.
All
Okay.
right.
All right.
Sounds good.
We will
can't
be
wait to freaking
right
learn.
back. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Welcome back to Discord Murder Party, a show where fun people have fun and no murder happens, definitely. Okay. So anyway, I'm just gonna get right on into it. Welcome to Action Con, the best con for action men and women. Yeah, that's right. We're here in New York, the most American city in New York for Action Con, the convention where action heroes and aspiring action heroes come for 3 intense days of action. We've got all your favorite panels. Rad Posing 101, The Posening. Your quirky sidekick and you. How to deal with that obnoxious comic relief character and look cool doing it. And I didn't ask for this too. This time it's a panel. Let's meet our action heroes. We've got Karen.
Yeah, hi, I'm Karen. And don't think my character's just like that stupid Spider-Man knockoff thing, whatever. Instead of shooting out webs, I have the power to shoot cars out of my wrists. And they're a bit crap, but some are salvageable, some aren't. So I hope I can have a good time at the panel. I hope I don't drive anyone up the wall.
You to die instantly. Okay. Alright, Caddy Super.
Yeah, my name is Caddy Super, and I'm just so super excited to be here. Oh my gosh. So I know that all of you guys are really excited to see me. I know that I've come from overseas, which is very different, and some people might not be okay with that at a comic convention because all of y'all have a really what a comic might be. But I am just so excited to be here and meet all of my lovely fans. Yeah.
I'm already regretting making this scenario. Okay. Channel Sweet.
I am good old Chanel Sweet Baby. And I'm letting everybody know we gotta make the smoothest thing out here. I got an ass to be jealous of, an eyeliner that even Prince couldn't blink at.
Ooh, damn.
Oh, Chanel.
That voice. Ooh, it's the
I'm very impressed. All right, Earth-chan.
Liz. Hi everyone. I'm Earth-chan.
You're so cute, Earth-chan.
Is that it? Is that...
Thank you.
I coughed up blood.
Oh god.
Okay.
Well, but it's okay.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, Groot and Rocket.
I am Groot. Hey Hey, what's up, you fucking losers? It's me. I'm Rocket. Ain't no one like me except me. I don't really know why I'm here. I was promised booze, and there isn't booze. What the hell do I get my wife? Anyway, I'm just gonna leave Groot to do much of the conversationalizing while I'll chime in if he's not clear. Though I don't anticipate that's gonna happen, right? I am Groot.
Oh, holy fuck. Okay. Joshua Blonde. Let's call Joshua Bland because I'm a jerk.
Well, the name's Blonde. Joshua Blonde. I've come here to chew bubblegum and run panels, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Oh my god, excellent. Alright, neckbeard with a cape.
Hello, everybody. I raised a bit of money on the fundraiser that I put together so I could come here and show all my amazing fans, just all of my amazing cannons, meet all my favorite panelists and cosplayers, and oh, I wonder if I'll meet my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Pretty
I've seen a few
uncomfortable.
people like him.
I don't really like this guy.
I think we should be very careful around him.
Actually, it's about ethics occasions. Alright.
Out of character, Queen. That was painful.
Oh my god.
You mean out of character?
Get out.
God damn it, stop it.
Get out.
Get out of here.
Oh,
Get out of here.
Bye!
Well,
I kicked him out. He can come back. Someone sent a link back. I feel bad now. I couldn't maintain it. Okay, Onyx!
oh, okay. I guess I'm going first.
Onyx Blue, aka Megabyte.
Yeah, I don't really know why I'm here. My sister just sort of dragged me here. Hi, just please don't talk to me. Okay, thank you.
Onyx Nissan, you have to be nice.
Nice isn't my thing. I'm sorry. Just
It's okay. I
Maria,
know
why did
people
you-
love you.
Maria, why did you drag me here?
Because it's fun.
But it's all a bunch of nerds.
It'll be okay. Just it'll be okay.
Look, there's one right now.
You're pathetic and charming. Great. Okay. Oria Blue.
It's Oriah. My name is Oriah. I am 10 years old and I brought my brother Onyx and we're cosplaying Glitch Girl and her brother Megabyte, who is not as cool as Glitch Girl. And I'm so excited. This is my first convention. I've never been to a convention. I'm so excited.
Yay.
You sound so excited. I've never been to a con. I'm gonna meet all my role models here.
Hey, Carol Kid, you don't want to be carless.
I don't get it.
Made that pun. I was dangerously close
Don't even
to
worry
growing
about it,
a
Oria. Don't even worry about it, Oria.
Okay,
Oriah.
Kara, you're hurting me.
Whatever.
and last but not least, we have the Silver Speaker, aka Jordan, who I failed to introduce earlier. By the way, guys, Jordan's here now.
Yay!
AKA the Rising Moon.
Whatever.
Is this my
Oh,
is
holy
this
shit.
mic on?
I'm the silver speaker.
Hi, I am the silver speaker. Sorry, whenever I get in front of large crowds, I tend to dry heave. Hi.
That's okay.
I'm the silver speaker. Today, I've come to the cosplay to have a good time and meet new people.
Oh, God.
Thank you.
Goodness.
God, well, this action con, well, I'm sure it's gonna be super actiony, even if half of you are pathetic losers. Anyway.
You.
I take offense to that.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
what that
agree.
means.
Only if you're on that half, baby.
It's true.
No one is a loser.
I've only heard that once. That's not nice.
Just
Maybe
ignore
your
them,
heroism
O'Brien.
will give me hope, and I'll be less of a cold, dead, unfeeling being. Alright,
My
anyway.
waifu happens to think that I'm an amazing lover, so excuse you.
Your waifu doesn't exist.
What's a waifu?
Just keep walking, Oriah. Keep walking.
So you all get your various passes and badges for this super sweet action con, and then you all go to your hotel rooms. Some of you order room service. Maybe eat some Cheerios if you're feeling cheap, and you watch a rerun of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh shit, I love that
Ah,
show.
Wayne Brady is the fucking greatest.
Yeah, I love that.
Most of you
I
have a
love that
normal
too.
evening. Thank you.
Sorry, I just like it. It's awesome.
Guys, shut up.
Okay, it's time for you to go to sleep.
Sleep time.
Yay.
Okay, so while everyone else is having a normal evening, some of you have an evil plan afoot. So while most of you are here because you're either a part of the action genre or else you're a huge fan of heroes, some of you, or rather 2 of you in particular, you're classy, pretentious asshole artists, and you just don't think that action movies are real art, and you're really sick of those 60% or so on Rotten Tomatoes, you know, the it might be watchable, but it might not be score, and you're so determined to change that. And the way to start that is you have to get rid of everyone who's big in action right now, so it's time to murder. Whom you would like to murder tonight, as my dear folks make comments. While I'm waiting for that. Oh, alright, good choice. So that is... Okay. Let's see. Fuck. Okay, I'm losing track. Okay, so one of you, so you really wanted to be an action movie star, and that didn't go well. Didn't go well at all. Actually, you're more of a hacker. Like a 90s hacker. Like, instead of being a super cool action hero, you do a lot of typing that doesn't make any sense. If you just kind of mash your hands on the keyboard and you say, you're in. Do anything, but it looks cool. Anyway, I need you to tell me who you're going to look up on Facebook tonight. You know, just to check out the con. You know, tell me who you would like to check out the role of. Cool. And, let's see here. Next, we've got the super cool science guy. So, so you're the guy that's giving everyone super cool abilities, and also you have a day job as, like, someone in the pharmaceutical industry. But you have these 2 pills, and you think they might give superpowers. Really, all that's going to happen is one pill is going to give someone the ability to not die once, and the other one is going to kill a person. Power, right? Anyway, I need to send you the person who is potentially going to die once I remember who the science person is. It's so much easier once half of you are dead. Alright. So do you want to save that person? Question. I don't know. Maybe they're better. Maybe we're better off dead. The point is, okay, fair enough. Would you like to save any? Would you like to kill anyone? Enough. So there's a lot of cool action heroes here, but one of you is the suavest, just the coolest person, and because of that, you're getting lucky tonight. Not only are you getting lucky tonight, you're getting lucky every night of this con. But you know, you gotta start somewhere with your amazing conquest, so tell me, whom would you like to make some moves on tonight? Sexy voice, and I'm very bad at it. So suave. Oh my god. Okay, good choice, good choice. And that is all of the people, so I guess it's time for you guys to wake on up for the convention.
I'm so excited for the next day!
Oh, had a good old
I haven't even had breakfast yet.
So-
Come on.
Deodorant counts.
Go to McDonald's, come on!
Fine.
So before the con, Earth-chan, you had the most amazing night last night. Your blue and green hair is all ruffled, and the only unfortunate thing last night was indescribable for you. Whoever you had a moment with, it was amazing.
Oh my
Unfortunately,
god. What?
it was so intense that you don't actually remember who it was. So that's unfortunate. Maybe you can figure out who you had a connection with at the con.
That's interesting.
Ooh.
How do you know that word?
Also,
My mountains are
that's much more interesting than Caddy, I'm afraid you're not long for this world. And by not long for this world, I mean you aren't in this world anymore at all. You're dead.
Baby, no!
You were tragically choked to death with your own cat toy. It was shoved down your throat.
Oh,
God.
Oh.
What kind of cat toy?
It looks like
Oh,
scratch.
no.
It was the squeaky mouse.
Are there any pictures?
Stop.
No.
Too much.
No.
That's a gruesome.
Pooh boy.
Oh man. Oh,
So that's unfortunate. Well, heroes, this is really unfortunate. I guess this is the point where maybe we should suspend the panel and start looking into who potentially has murdered your dear sweet Caddy Super, since
I guess it's up to us. I mean, who else is gonna do it? The police?
Well, fellas, it looks like we're in for a wild ride.
I am
It's okay.
Groot.
What do you say?
I am Groot.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
What do you say?
What? What do you want? What do you want? He said I am Groot. Can't you hear, you dumb kid?
Oh.
I always thought there was more to that.
It's okay, Araya. Come. It's okay.
Hey.
Here, I'll get you some more.
Girl.
I'll get you some more McDonald's, okay?
Can we get some ice cream?
Of course.
Can I get a McPick too?
You're breaking my character.
So, should we have a leader, guys?
you want to vote in a leader?
I am.
After all,
Hey there.
cannot understand you, sir.
I'm Groot.
Yes, we understand you're Groot.
I mean, honey, I'm pretty sure he said he's Groot.
Yes, I get that.
But what does that mean?
Yes.
He's a tree, and he's Groot.
You'll find that his vocabularistics are limited to I and am and Groot, exclusively in that order.
Well, thank you, Mr. Raccoon.
What's a
Do you
raccoon?
want to vote in a leader? Never mind. Do you want to vote in a leader?
I mean, I get. I mean,
He says he means he guessed. Am I right, honey?
Yeah.
You have a nice voice.
I mean,
Well.
I
Well.
like to consider myself for leadership. I've been told by my mom that I'm really good at this.
This character.
God damn it, Juno!
Oh, for God's sake, Juno, why?
All right, I'm going to put that on stream. I hope you know.
Oh, yes!
Oh,
Dear.
Rocket, no, why?
Why not? It's funny.
Say, if you don't fucking put some good shit with them and Mad Light in there, I'm going to hurt you physically. Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, and thank you for the donation.
Yay.
What's the donation?
It's $5 from Billy Goddard.
Oh, fuck
Well, thank you, Billy.
Oh, Billy's
Rocket
dropping
sounds
some
like
money
Seth.
for us.
Thank you, Billy.
Thank you, Billy.
Oh.
Hell's an Undertale. Why do people think I sound like that?
Because you're a jerkhead.
Okay, so anyway, you guys
Language.
can't. It sounds like you guys can't agree on a leader right now. So I think for now you should focus on the elephant, or in this case, dead cat in the room.
Oh wow. So I mean, besides the giant Lego elephant set over in the corner, someone's
about
been
it.
murdered. and it was kind of bad. I
What
think we
does
should find out
murder
who did it. Murdered means whenever someone takes someone else out of this world in a very violent or
No, don't say.
I couldn't understand you over the phone.
Murder is when someone gets freaking killed by another douchebag.
Guys,
And they're dead
language.
and gone forever.
Not
It
in
means
front of
whenever
my
someone
sister.
leaves the like their being leaves their body, but not so much like the body. It's
Was that
more
right?
like the
Even
body
necessary?
staying, and then the soul leaving through the door.
All right. Hey,
Alex, you're a very sweet Oni-san, but she has to learn sometime.
yeah, so a little gargoyle, did I hear you right when you asked me what the douchebag?
What's a douchebag?
See that neck beard? That's a douchebag. That is the greatest A of douchebags I've ever seen.
Oh, that guy.
Excuse
Okay, I
me.
understand now.
Oh.
Okay,
All of
that's
my
very nice.
followers
That's
say
very
that I
nice.
look really attractive with this, so you can go eat a dick.
What?
Okay, let's
What's
marry.
a
Okay,
dick?
okay, let's switch this language around. Child, okay. Okay, what's that? Oh, what's that? Literally anything else? Let's talk about it. Specifically, the murder that just occurred. Yeah, let's talk about that.
I mean, the cat girl seemed nice. I don't know why anyone would do something so heinous.
I hate you.
I also hate me. Take a number.
Seems there's been.
You said anus.
I am
Really with the lowbrow humor, neckbeard?
Well, no, guys, why do we keep forgetting about this? Someone's dead.
And that means they will wake up, right?
No, it doesn't.
No.
It means that they're
All right, so
trying-
here's what. The cat is dead. Somebody killed her. Now, does anyone
She's
have
not
a
coming
single
back?
idea of why
No,
somebody would have
she's
done it?
not.
And
Seems like really bad roadkill to me.
You have a problem, don't you?
I
We
don't
all have
like.
problems. That's why we're here.
I don't like the car lady.
People get sick and they keep getting sicker.
I don't really like the car lady. She scares me.
Oh,
And I have a
scares me
bad
too.
feeling about her. She makes me feel weird.
Me too, sis. Me too.
Just have this obsession. It's a medical condition.
Guys, we're losing
Now calm
daylight
down,
here. We gotta
Ty.
figure out what happened.
we
Our
gotta
cat
figure
person didn't get run over, did she?
No, she got
No,
choked.
it seems she was
Choked.
choked with a
Just
ball,
making sure.
and it doesn't seem to be on purpose for one.
Okay, I have a question
is
for
very
everybody.
suspicious.
Who has an allergy to cats?
I mean, I do, but
Onyx does.
it's not that big of a deal. Like my
He
eyes.
gets boils and rashes, and it gets even worse on his butt.
But it,
So Onyx and
It's
the
really
silver-
bad.
I'm working on it.
He has to take these special pills and cream on it. It's really gross.
Ugh.
I mean, my allergies aren't nearly as severe as that. Like my eyes just get a little puffy and I stop breathing. Like otherwise, it's fine.
No, because what I'm thinking is that the people here want to enjoy the convention as much as possible. So with the cat, I think one of you must have taken her out so as to avoid being ill and missing the convention.
But I like the cats, and
No,
Onyx
it's
can't
fine,
help but
really.
like cats, even though it makes it horribly sick.
I'd
I love
also want to.
cats.
I'd also say that it can't be someone who hasn't, because if it was, they'd be showing those signs by now.
I am Groot.
You got a very good point there.
I mean, really, I could have just dealt with it. Like, I mean, yesterday, like, I was fine. My nose only clogged up a little bit. But, I mean, she's not even a real cat.
Wait a minute.
Losing daylight.
You're right. She isn't a real cat. Wait a minute.
You know, it seems
What is it, sis?
Silver.
It seems that.
Come on, you guys. I've done nothing wrong here. Don't start pointing fingers just yet. We don't even have any evidence.
We're not
some
blaming
point it's
Mr. Silver.
Wait, I've got. Hey, all right. If all you claim is true, I have another theory. Maybe the killer wasn't allergic to cats. Maybe there was something that inconvenienced about them. As you know, cats like scratching posts. and scratching posts are made of wood. Like our tree friend Groot here.
Mommy, are those scratch marks I see?
Oh my god!
Are you fucking stupid? If Drew was gonna kill somebody, he would let me know and I would shoot his death. Does she look shot to death to you?
It might have not been the tree guy. It might have been the trash panda.
The hell's a trash panda?
You're a trash panda.
It's a raccoon.
That's a raccoon.
I am
sis.
carrying very heavy weapons. I would advise you choose your next words very carefully.
You're a raccoon. Let's get this out there right now.
So what we're saying is that the somehow sentient tree and the little raccoon man are prime suspects right now.
That's what it seems like.
Considering he has considering his anger management, I could see that as a possibility.
He got really defensive.
Of course I got defensive, Groot! Groot's my best friend, and you're accusing him of murder! Groot would never do that to someone! He would never do that to a stranger!
Why doesn't Groot
scaring the
speak up
kid?
for himself then?
I am Groot!
Oh, right. He can only say I am Groot. Or maybe that's what he wants us to believe.
You're all driving me up the wall. I formally accuse Groot of Rocket.
You already made that pun, lady!
Look, I'm trying my best. I've only got a limited list.
Now calm down, Miss
that.
Car Lady.
I second that.
Wait, hold on. Let's not try and point fingers right now.
It's too late.
listen.
Shut up.
Oh no, the silver speaker. It's always time to point fingers here. All right. Anyway.
Excuse me.
All right. So this panel just got really interesting. I like to call it "Who Murdered the Cat?" 101. Anyway, so
Whose murder is it anyway?
Curiosity killed the
whose
cat.
murder is it anyways? That's really good. I like that. It's that name now. That's what it's called. All right, Karen, yay or nay for? Oh my gosh. For the murder of Groot and Rocket. 2 for the press. Excuse me, we'll throw them out of the convention. Okay, I'm not even joking. I'm not gonna lie. It's an action movie. You know what you do to people in these movies. You'll figure it out. A yay or a nay from you.
Take her silence as a yes.
Oh shit! Sorry. Yes, sorry.
I'm disappointed in the lack of puns. Alright.
No. I keep getting out at the top of the list.
Yeah,
No, I say yay.
Chanel, yay or nay?
Well, I'd have to say yay. Seems where we're going.
Earthchan, yay or nay?
I don't like to accuse people, but he yelled at me.
Yeah, you don't yell at little girls.
That's true. Groot and Rocket, do you want to vote for your own removal from this con? By force?
2 votes.
I am Groot. As I was saying before I was so rudely shouted over, I was saying, no, it wasn't any of us that murdered her, because it would have been really obvious our modus operandi, and we do not strangle people with fucking cat toys.
That's fair. Alright, Joshua Blonde.
Well, I personally not sure if they did it, but if they did do it, forgiveness is between them and God. So I'll arrange the meeting. Go ahead and kill him.
Whoa, so intense. Alright,
Joshua's cool.
Neckbeard with a cape.
They were always my least favorite characters, so fuck them.
Okay. Onyx.
I'm still suspicious about those scratch marks. I'd say yay.
Look, whatever Groot does with his sex life is his own problem.
What's sex like?
Hey, baby, be
I'll tell you
free.
when you're old.
Oriah, yay or nay?
I have to agree with my big brother. He did yell at me and it scared me and hurt my feelings and he took me to get ice cream and I felt better.
Alright, the silver speaker, yay or nay?
I mean, the scratch marks and the wood and the cats and the scream. Oh, mob mentality, peer pressure, yay!
Alright.
Holy dear gods.
let's see here. God, how the hell do I kill Groot and Rocket?
I already threw this out there. Convention, gunned down by security.
Alright, security comes on out! Sorry,
Before I warned you, motherfuckers, I just pull out a huge plasma cannon. I was carrying heavy ordnance!
Oh,
How did you get that past security?
Oh my god!
I shot security, what do you think? I do like guns, but is just killing everyone an option?
No, you have to only choose one.
Alright, then screw the car lady, I hate her fucking puns!
Alright, so you kill Karen?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, as your plasma cannon...
Those puns were getting very exhausting.
I did have a bad feeling about that. Was that lady?
She, the things she was saying were kind of pretentious. Almost like she was some kind of artist trying to change the movement of action movies. Or maybe Or maybe also you notice some cat toys fall out of her pocket as she collapses.
Well then.
Told you, fuckers.
Interesting.
Security watches this happen and then kind of turns to Groot and Rocket. Sir, you just killed someone. We have to escort you out.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry.
it was a con. It was a.
This is against con rules, sir. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but if I could say one thing in my defense.
No.
It was a South by Southwest goer. They all suck anyway.
No, and so security drags Groot and Rocket away.
Oh my.
What is the book?
Oh, God.
I am Groot, and Groot just waves sadly goodbye.
Bye, Mr. Tree Man. Ow.
Goodbye, Tree.
No.
I missed the tree.
Alright.
We were wrong.
I mean, you weren't wrong. You got one of the murderers.
Literally everyone else was wrong except me. I think that's what you were trying to say.
Leave now.
I focus on destruction. I don't focus on much else.
We were correct by proxy.
Indeed. Yeah, exactly. All right. Guys, it is nighttime.
Good night, Onyx.
So you all go to bed.
No.
Content in the fact that the justice has been served, but unfortunately, one pretentious artist remains. And as you know, the best art is murder. So I'm gonna need the lone pretentious artist to tell me whom you would like to murder tonight. All right, fair enough. All right, Seer, or rather, should I say hacker? Hey, you're in. Whose Facebook profile would you like to look at tonight? Make a decision. While I'm at it, I'm gonna tell the witch who is gonna die. Bam. Oh boy. Isn't this fun, everybody? Is everybody having fun with Discord Murder Party? I'm asking you, the audience, since you're watching this happen and all. If you do, like, comment, and subscribe, please. Loud whistling, that's a good noise on stream. Alright, fair enough. So, the con mattress, hey, you got real lucky yesterday. Who do you want to get lucky with tonight? Sounds like a good idea. Oh man, this is gonna be great. It's morning. Okay. Well, wake up. Yesterday was rough, but there's 2 more days to the con. Saturday's usually the best day, and there's a lot of really cool panels going on. Yeah.
If you say so.
Yes, I hear quick one-liners is good today.
Chanel, turns out you've had a pretty good night. You had some interesting things happen to you.
Ooh, haven't I,
So
baby?
fun, so good. It was pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could
Implying
tell
that
you
you
more
were
about
there?
it, but you don't remember, so I can't tell you too much.
I'm gonna find him someday, babe.
Exactly. More interesting than anyway. I'm glad I got the good news out of the way because I have some really sad news. Onyx and Araya, you both are dead.
What? With my final breath, I deem Star Wars better than Star Trek.
Wake up!
That's a way
God,
to
he's
go.
telling damn lies.
They die. They're found curled up next to each other in their hotel room. Their cute little eyes blissfully closed. Araya is curled around Onyx. Final hug. It's really sad. It's very sad.
Oh no!
I had a heart it would be breaking, but I don't. So
Wait, so are they both dead? Sorry.
yeah, they're both dead.
What happened to him?
Oh, it looks like poison.
Or we die.
Oh,
Good
my.
boy.
It's pretty intense.
It's
I mean, suicide. I honestly don't know. You'd think I would, but I don't. I want to leave the mystery alive, mostly because the more details we have, the more likely it is that Action Con won't happen next year, and that would be a shame because I need this for my money laundering scheme. Anyway, continue.
What?
Don't worry about it. Anyway,
people.
This place is
let's
horrible.
4 people left. One of you is a murderer. One of you is a witch. One of you is just a sexy thing. Oh yeah, and also I forgot to mention. Mariah's hand was a cute little laptop computer that she used to do all of her cute little hacking because she was the seer.
Oh
no! Oh, also, yeah, my 10-year-old sister is also a super.
NPT. There are 5 people left. Let's see here. One of you is a murderer. One of you is a witch. One of you is just a sexy thing. There is no seer anymore. So that's I think 2 townsfolk and 3 special roles. So if one of you okay, so you got 2 more rounds left. Anyway, so now's the time when usually heroes step up. Would anyone like to perhaps nominate a leader?
Josh, you've been very silent this entire time.
Well, to be fair, I just got done with dealing with the fact that a 10-year-old hacker just died.
Oh, you think we're all not dealing with this right
Oh,
now?
no, please, no, stop with the dry heaving. Oh, no.
Sorry. As the group gets smaller, I'll probably stop.
That
So
would be nice.
Her social anxiety is everyone else dying.
Do I sense a motive?
Is there a motive? Well, you think I have a motive? I'm fine with
true,
dry
kill
heaving as long as a 10-year-old lives. That sounds really wrong. I'm so sorry.
I'm just going to go out and say I don't think we can trust the Silver Speaker. After that
You're gonna
sentence.
start pointing fingers at me?
And why do you feel
Yes.
that, honey?
Well, as Neckbeard pointed out, has a good motive, less people, less social anxiety, dry heaving.
I
And
came
dry
here
heaving.
to get over it. No. It's not what you. It's not what you think it is.
God damn it, Jordan,
No
you're
motive.
too good!
Damn it, Jordan.
Neckbeard, you're gonna back me up here?
Of course.
Neckbeard hasn't said much either.
Well, I've been busy.
That's also a really good point.
Well, unlike you guys being distracted by all this murdering business, I've been going to panels and looking at my favorite celebrities and getting autographs and almost touching people's shoulders.
That is almost creepy enough to be believable.
No, I didn't dry
Oddly
heave
enough,
from
I
the
believe
social
you.
anxiety. I dry heaved from you. Ah, mm.
Do you need a bucket?
So, I was focusing on the leader, but if you guys can't choose a leader, we can just get to the part where you guys try to decide who to, lynch.
Leader Lynch.
Do you
want a leader?
Do you want a leader?
What do you two think, Chanel and Earth-chan?
Oh, does my opinion not matter to you?
Well, we've been doing all the talking.
You know what, Silver? Do you want a leader?
No, I'm okay.
You good? All right. Now, is anybody in favor of a leader?
I am.
I see. Earth-chan?
Okay, so who's our nomination?
I nominate Chanel.
I mean, I can back that up. I mean,
All right, that's 2 for Chanel.
look at them. Hi, Chanel.
Chanel,
there,
Chanel,
baby.
do you accept? Do you go with yes or no for leader?
I'm flattered. I'll accept the nomination.
John, yay or nay?
Sure.
All right. Joshua, yay or nay?
Seems level-headed enough, sure.
Neckbeard with the cape, yay or nay?
Yay.
Just so long as it's not
And
murder.
the silver
Yay!
speaker.
Hey, sorry.
All right,
Yay.
cool. That's unanimous. Well, congratulations, Chanel Sweet. You are officially the leader. Now you
Thank
get
you,
2 votes
baby.
instead of 1.
All right. So now it seems we have to get to this murdering. Now, I'll give you all the chance to state the case. This is a group. We will listen to what we have to say, and we. So, who would like to go first?
Well, we don't quite know all the details about what happened to them. So far, it seems that the motives are a little scattered. We keep pointing fingers without any viable evidence.
But there's not really any, you know?
I know that's what makes this so frustrating. We can't seem to figure it out.
Lost half the Congoers in 2 days.
That's a lot of people.
More autographs for me, I suppose.
A state of emergency, and no clues.
Wait, hold on. That was a weird thing that you just said, Neckbeard?
Can
Can you repeat that, please, Neckbeard?
He said, for me, I suppose.
More autographs for me. Do you guys see it too? While we've been arguing about this, he's been going around and getting everything from the con. Without people, there are no lines. Without lines, there's no wasted time. It only makes sense.
I think
He's got a good point there.
Neckbeard, do you have anything to say for yourself?
I have an alibi.
Oh,
Go
what is it?
An alibi from last night?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is it? What happened? Where were you?
Wait, hold on. I gotta make sure this is okay in the rules.
Yes, it's okay. Yes, it's okay. Yes.
Okay.
Do you not remember last night, Chanel?
I didn't, honey. Is it you? Oh, baby, you the best lay I've had in my life.
Oh, no. Not Chanel!
Hold on. Wait, please. Does this mean the night before? Was it?
Oh, yes.
My mountains.
Get in the hotel room together.
My craters.
Chanel. People. God!
Well, goodbye, world. Goodbye.
Discord murder party over. We can't top that.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
I'm leaving the internet.
No, not really. I still demand actual death. I didn't die. I can't die.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
A sneaking suspicion it was gonna be him.
God.
And the second it was me.
No. Very in character. Very nice.
Oh my god. Okay, now everyone, let's focus. This is a really exciting development, but I need you all to focus on the matter at hand.
He's got an alibi. He's right.
It seems
good
there.
on
Necky.
I mean,
what'd you
I
call me?
saw them. I mean, I saw them walking
Listen, honey,
together
I'm
after
reeling just as much as everybody.
the dinner last night.
If not a little bit more.
Oh God.
He couldn't have gone killing anyone.
No, he couldn't have. He was too busy impaling something else.
Heyo.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell. I'm sorry. That's probably not appropriate for the stream.
You made this a role. You're begging for this, Chris.
Okay, back in character. Back. Okay.
And now that you see I have an alibi, you can see it obviously wasn't me.
I mean, I can see it, and
Also, my bed's free again tonight.
Oh God.
I'm so uncomfortable. Let's move back to murder, please.
Okay,
So-
back at the top. Earth-chan, do you have an alibi?
No, but it's not like I would do anything. I just. I'm sick. I don't. To hurt anyone here, you know?
Believable enough for me.
No, I know coughs, but that one didn't sound real to me.
Out of character, that was actually me choking on my spit and trying to cover it up.
Really?
Thanks for sharing.
Pretend that it wasn't.
I was like, that's weak.
Oh, jeez. So it seems I was a little incorrect, but well, I guess it's you now, Josh. Do you have an alibi of some sort?
Other than spending my time polishing everything in my room, making sure no supervillains try to kill me, yes.
And I mean, I've been tuning my speaker all night. I mean, all night being 12 o'clock, because I get tired around then. I'm used to going to sleep at 10. Sorry, there's still cat hair in here.
Who would bring actual weapons to a con?
Well,
You're right.
Rocket dead.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's fucking dead.
Him, but Chanel wouldn't have any weapons. Earth-chan's too sick to have weapons, and Neckbeard only has a cape.
Well,
What about you? Why do you have so many weapons in your hotel room of all places?
To be fair, they're prop weapons. I can pull multiple out and show you they're all fake.
He's trying to show us his weapon. Kill him.
All of them have the security checkpoint tag on them. See, security did their job with me, unlike a certain trash panda.
I mean, yeah.
Look, I don't look. Where'd you even start on places to check for hidden weapons on a raccoon? Give me a break.
I mean, he's a raccoon. Like, where could he hide them? Except
Sorry, too. Anyway, continue.
The coordinator has a point.
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't exactly check a raccoon because a raccoon's a raccoon. But Mr. Blonde, as far as I know, you got 2 arms, 2 legs, and you got a complexion for human flesh. Like that's what you got going on.
What
you're
I know
human.
about...
And you kind of sound smart. I'm sorry.
What I know about humans is that they're very smart and very good at hiding things, so I think that it's possible that he could have hidden something.
Maybe
you know?
if they checked one weapon, they thought the rest were nice plastic. What's to say that all of your weapons aren't plastic?
Well, I didn't want to have
Mr.
to do
Silver
this.
Speaker, are we getting to a formal here?
I need
Are
a
you
formal
formal?
accusation.
I think so. I think Josh did it.
I am going to say one thing before a formal accusation is done. I am not the killer you are specifically looking for.
Did anyone case?
My set of skills is not with werewolf claws and the like. I'm a pharmacist.
You release
Has anyone
CO2
died
into the
by wolf
atmosphere.
recently?
Oh, that's worse.
Has
I
anyone
was
died
going
by
to
wolf
check.
recently?
I was going to check up on everyone last night, and I found that the little girl had been mauled to death by the werewolves.
Oh, God.
That's horrible.
And
What happened to Onyx?
There's no point in hiding it anymore, Joshua.
Joshua's the fucking werewolf. I fucking knew it.
Somewhere in the skies, you can hear, "You bastard!"
I couldn't let him die with not be alive with her dead. He would be devastated. The con would be ruined. I knew the convention person would cover it all up. No one would know it was me.
Honey, did you just try to cover a murder with another murder?
That's a double murder. Oh my God, I hear this all the time. Double kill.
None of what you're saying makes any sense.
Double murder all the way across the sky. Yeah, so intense.
Now, guys, I don't know if you guys just heard that, but
From this year, Baka.
there's voices in my head. There's voices in my head.
Silver Speaker, calm down. You got it.
I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out.
For speaker, it's been like this for a while here.
But
I barked.
I guess with everything that's been presented, I am going to formally accuse Silver Speaker.
No, you can't accuse me. I'm accusing you.
Need someone to second something.
Well, I mean, we have deliberate proof that Joshua killed at least one person, so I'm going to go Joshua.
But I'm not the one you're looking for.
Well, I'm looking for you now.
No.
Was there a
let's see here.
second?
There was a second. Yes.
I can save someone tonight. I have a pill that will make sure someone doesn't die.
How do we know that you won't use it? How do we know that you're just gonna conjure up something else and take me out, for example, for accusing you?
I don't have any more pills. My medical license was revoked after I took one.
Huh.
I only ever got away with stealing 2 pills.
I've had enough of this song and dance. I think it's time for you guys to vote.
I vote Joshua.
We get to vote on. We're voting on Joshua first. Yes.
All right.
All right. Chanel, yay or nay?
Seems like my people, Joshua, spot.
Earthchan, yay or nay?
I don't understand. Isn't he the pharmacist? Nay, right?
I mean, he did kill somebody anyway. He just admitted it.
Yes, but I won't kill someone again tonight.
I don't believe that.
Tonight?
That's such a bad argument. I'm sorry. I killed someone, but I'm not going to kill another person. This is outside of this game. It makes no sense.
This man makes no sense.
He's given us proof that he did only have 2. And if he used one meant for hurting someone, then to say he can be able to use it again.
Well, we still have to vote. We got to go through the voting process. This is very important. I have to do things properly. Joshua, yay or nay for your own death?
No!
Imagine why. Neckbeard, yay or nay?
Yay.
And Silver Speaker, yay or nay?
I mean, when it comes down to it, he can't hurt anyone else. I gotta go with nay. It just wouldn't be right to take another life who can't hurt anyone.
Ties, so that means that actually Joshua is okay. So I still need you guys to choose a person. I am giving you 3 minutes. If you don't choose someone, then an act of God will happen.
Can I keep Neckbeard? You
I got
turned on
it!
me, Neckbeard.
Oh my god, I got it!
Nani?
Neckbeard, you were too busy with Chanel last night to do anything. Josh, you're the pharmacist. So that only leads it down to 2 people.
That's a big pause.
I assumed it was for dramatic
Hello?
effect.
Sorry, my microphone stopped working. The speaker got a little funky. So it only leads it down to 2 people, and that's me and Earth Chan over here.
I wouldn't hurt anyone.
Well,
What's to say that Earth isn't upset that people are killing this Earth, this planet? Like, what's to say that she's not trying to get us all one by one? Like, I mean,
I am getting hurt. I still love everyone here, and I still want everyone to be okay. I'm
Earth,
still trying to fix the ozone
what
layer.
was your alibi? Sorry, I keep cutting out. Everything gets a little wonky. Earth, what were you doing last night? Throughout the whole night.
Last night.
Beginning from when we entered the hotel to when we got here this morning.
I went up to my room, and then I took a shower. And after my shower, I took a bath because I like to shower before I
I'm
bathe.
sorry, people keep cutting out for me.
You have a minute and a half.
Well, anyway, I basically just went through a whole
We
self-care.
don't have a whole lot of time. We don't have a whole lot of time.
Please.
Earth Chan, I am accusing you of murder.
I would never
Would
do
anyone
that.
like to second that?
Well,
Will
from
anyone
the
second?
From the performance she
Poor
put on
Araya.
the first night, yeah. I totally believe she would.
Araya was
Oh!
10. She was just a little girl.
All right. Silver Speaker, can you give me your full reasoning for why you think Earth-chan did it? Cut out again, which is very possible.
Okay, I'm
There we
sorry. You killed a 10.
10.
God damn it.
You know what? We'll just trust that it was.
How could you kill a number 10?
You killed a 10! You stole fizzy lifting
Wait,
drinks!
okay, hold on. We're back. Are we back? Am I
Yes,
back?
you're back. You're back.
Yes.
Okay,
Why
sorry.
would I
Okay.
ever kill someone so young?
I'm gonna go back into character. You killed a 10-year-old girl. I mean, they say that the Earth is cruel, but this isn't what I expected.
The Earth is not cruel, and the Earth is not wicked. I would never do that.
Earth-chan, I'm accusing you of murder for poor Araya.
No.
All right. I think it's time to vote. All right, Chanel, yay or nay?
I go with my people. So yay.
All right. How do you feel about your own death? Yay or nay?
It's not me. Why?
That's so sad. Joshua, yay or nay?
Yay. I'm sorry, Earth-chan.
Silver Speaker, yay or nay? Oh, I'm so sorry, Neckbeard. I just, for some reason, I tend to forget that you're here, even though you have such charisma.
It's okay. It can be overwhelming at times. Yay.
How could you?
Silver Speaker,
Well, I mean,
yay
you
or
weren't
nay?
You weren't really that good. You don't live up to my standards.
I have
Oh
to
my
go-
god!
Wait, rude. I have to go.
Wait, we're
Yay.
about to kill them. How is that rude?
May you forever
How's
live
that
with your
fine?
sins.
Yay? Is that a yay?
Face your
Yay.
judgment.
I didn't do it. I'm innocent.
Global warming was a problem after all, and the Earth is dead now. Weird how that happens. Earth-chan, security escorts you out. I think I need to explain what happens after that. We all know what happens from there. Goodbye, Earth-chan. Okay! And she was not a werewolf.
Shit.
I was just a stupid townsfolk, you idiots.
God damn, Earth-chan went yonder, eh?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Baka!
You killed the world.
Ultimate
You
Tsundere.
killed the children.
killing you,
baka!
It's fucking
There's a lie, though. That's
Earth-chan's fucking dead.
Alright. So
to
there's
set the world on fire.
murderer, a witch, and one murderer, a witch, and a sexy neckbeard. The person. Okay, so murderer. I guess it's time for you all to go to bed. Again, I'm amazed it made it this far. So murderer, who you've got one more to go. We're so close. Till tonight. Seer, you're dead. Sexy thing. Who do you wanna do the do with? Good choice. Alright, meanwhile, I gotta wait on the murderer, which, once the murderer decides, I get to ask the witch whether or not the witch wants to save that person. Also, for the record, the witch can save themselves if they are murdered. That's what a lot of witches do, is they'll wait and hold off until they're targeted. So, as long as it's not the end of the game. If it's the end of the game, it doesn't really matter. Not the end of the game, so good to know. It's the end of the world as we know it, but I feel fine. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have sung that. That's not a thing that anyone needed to experience. I just had the urge. Okay, good choice.
Fuck you, your singing is beautiful.
You have a beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you.
I'll cut
Hi,
you
you're
if you say
being
you're
visited
ugly.
by. Hi, we're the fans from heaven. We think you're one.
I am Groot.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. That's really sweet of you, considering I'm orchestrating this game about all of you dying.
Hey, I'm not in this game, so I can say.
I'd die for your singing.
Oh wow, that's really intense. Here and I wait to see if the witch is gonna save the day. Alright, the answer is there. Good job. Okay, everyone. Time has passed. Well, I guess it's time for... So, the con's actually over. I need you all to, turn on your microphones, please.
Wow,
So-
I feel great. It's a little empty in here, but
Good old deodorant.
I don't feel the need to heave anymore.
Proud of
I've
you.
had a refreshing deodorant
I'm
shower.
proud.
So good old sexy neckbeard. Or wait, no, where should I start this with? What's the best way to do this? Silver Speaker! A wonderful night to a certain neckbeard splayed upon you.
I'm sorry,
He's
it's
so
just
close. He's so strong.
once you get up close and personal,
Once you get up close and personal, you realize he's dead now.
Oh shit.
No! Oh, my baby's gone.
Perish.
Bye, Neckbeard. You were as good at certain activities as you were bad at social skills and literally everything else.
But man, have you opened up my boundaries. It will never be forgotten.
So now all that remains is Adric, Bro, and Moon, aka the Silver Speaker, Chanel, and Joshua Blonde. One of you is a witch, one of you is a werewolf, and one of you is just a regular man. Woman, person. Actually, I think you're all dudes in this case. Yep, you're all dudes. Regular man. That sounds dramatic anyway.
Just dudes being dudes.
Bros being bros, trying to figure out a murder. So yeah, the
What could be
convention's
better than this?
over.
Just guys being
Dudes sitting
dudes.
5 feet apart.
Abandoned. I don't think Action Con's gonna happen again. At the very least, maybe you guys could figure out who the killer is since you're heroes or something. Might be able to save this still.
Oh man.
Alright. It's the last day.
I remember everything from last night, but I don't remember him staying in my room. He left. Listen, I know this really doesn't look good, but I promise it wasn't me. To get that close to someone, you can't just
Silver.
kill them.
That is true. You were very close last night.
I was very close. Yes,
Very close. If I know anything about neckbeard,
He was very charming. I was almost hypnotized.
was the lay too much?
No, I mean, like, at first I was like, oh my god, and then I was like, oh my god, like, it was a little, you know what I mean?
So you'd say you became a man?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
That was why I couldn't save him. I was not walking in on that.
Well, no, here's the thing. He left my room last night. Like he didn't sleep. He was like, I have other things to attend to. And then he just dashed out.
But is that
And
what
where
the
is he
murderer would
now?
say?
I don't know. He wasn't in my room.
Now, Mr. Joshua, it seems it's you, me, and him.
Yeah.
And the idea is him, if I were to say so myself. Would you agree?
Well, no. Here's the thing. Josh is the pharmacist. Like, he couldn't have done anything, and like you would have found him in the room with me. Like, I woke up in my bed.
You did see him last.
Who's to say I saw him last? Janelle. After your little meeting, I'm sure you wanted to get in a little more contact after the con ended, and he did tell me that he had other things to do before he left.
And what do they have to do with me, honey?
You were the other thing to do.
So you think you've got smart, is what you're saying?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, you have been really quick on the trigger to a lot of things and a lot of people.
Because I get anxious around dead bodies, and it's like it's something that never happened, and I made that revelation about 2 days ago, and I'm just very nervous.
I mean, that's understandable. I don't know.
Your sweet tones aren't getting to me this time. No, I think you murdered Neckbeard. You were angry with the frustration of him loving other people as well. I heard it in your voice that day. It was revealed.
Honey, I've had a lot of lays in my life, and I will say that good old Necky was the best one I've ever had, but do you really think I couldn't get any more ass if I didn't try?
Well, no,
it's just you did it.
No, I promise.
No, I'm siding with you. I'm siding with you.
Oh, you're siding? Sorry,
yes.
Let's see.
Chanel, I think you murdered Neckbeard.
Joshua, do you agree?
Yes.
Have formal accusations.
Oh no, I'm cutting out
Yes.
again. Okay, wait, I think we're good.
Formal accusation for Chanel.
Yeah, yes, of formal
Just so
accusation.
you're both.
Yeah.
Yay. Yes.
You both corner Chanel in the empty convention hall, bodies strewn about, all the pamphlets fluttering about you. How do you do this? How do you administer justice?
I let him do it.
Like, administer justice? Like,
Yeah.
like,
Go
like,
on, take your shot, honey. I wanted everything to be beautiful, just like me.
oh god,
As Chanel says this, fur sprouts.
oh Jesus Christ, oh my god.
Okay, I take out my not fake gun and do it.
Slap him with the plastic. Do something.
If I'm gonna go, I want to go dramatic, baby. Thank you.
Hold on. I have an idea. They don't call me the silver speaker for nothing.
You did it! Good job!
And with that, Chanel's head popped like a grape under the bottom of a very large elephant.
The Lego elephant that was in the room
I went
did
out
it.
with a bang.
The Lego
babe.
elephant that was in the room tipped over and squished Chanel.
I did not want to be in that situation.
That's amazing.
Well,
We
that's
have-
what I call a cock block.
Oh man, that's 2 games for the townspeople won. Amazing.
I thought you fucking lost it,
Oh my god.
We did it! I was like, either killing it obvious. I was like,
I am sorry, I
gonna
doubted
make
you.
it
Moon.
obvious.
Chanel, I would have
Chanel?
defended you. No, that's
Bro.
no. I would have sat there and been the other person for you. If you had picked me,
I was like, I'm not winning no matter what I do. How can I?
you should have picked me. Jordan, fuck.
I was so close though. Jordan, you had me so close. I was
Until the last second, I thought it was
Josh would not have changed his mind.
Okay, can I,
no.
everyone,
Jordan,
can I just say,
Dude,
can I just say, Uprising, I'm so sorry that I accused you in such a harsh
like I
way.
literally let you guys do whatever you wanted to do. I
Oh my
didn't.
god.
No, dude.
I knew there was something wrong, because bro, you kept siding with everyone.
Moon, I swear
Yes,
to God,
it's
I swear
okay.
we were accusing her, and then we were like in the dead chat, and I was like, no, like she's fucking innocent. I was like, don't accuse people if you're innocent, you bastard.
Oh my god.
That's how the game
I
works.
have to say, I'm so sorry.
That's why I kept
No.
asking people. So, are you formally accused this person instead of ever doing it myself?
Chanel,
Maybe I had my own
Dude,
agenda.
bro, I swear to God, if you had picked me, I kid you not, I ship us until our dying day. I would have defended you until my dying breath. I would not have scared.
And then you guys made me the
You can safely say that we're
We could have had it all, Chanel.
characters, right?
We could have had it all. But then you
Like,
I just
love
fucking
the
round.
Okay.
I told you.
So,
I
Phil.
promised you. And you
Phil,
didn't
how'd you like my
believe me.
little Phil impression there?
Fucking.
Wait,
Excuse
Phil
you?
impression? Can you do it
didn't
again?
believe
Yeah,
me.
I was talking about how Phil left my room, and he was like,
I have other things that I must do.
Well, that wasn't actually.
Oh yes, Jordan, that was really good. Jordan, that was really good.
That
my
was
God.
spot on, man.
Now,
That
see,
was-
I noticed that something was wrong with Chanel. It clicked last night that
Oh,
Chanel has been
Chanel.
siding with everyone without giving her own opinion.
Yep.
And so,
It's like, I didn't
I was like, oh, so Chanel's trying
Listen,
to
I was like,
side
I
with
love
the people.
Chanel.
Chanel was trying to
Oh.
side with the people, and then like I knew that Josh was the pharmacist, I was a townsfolk, and Chanel was the only one left.
I was hoping so bad that I was hoping
I
so
was
bad
normal.
that
I
we
was-
would have got Josh out the night before.
No, I was a normal fucking human being, and I would have supported you until my dying breath.
No, literally,
Killed the little girl.
because the night before,
Oh,
like, you
child.
accused everybody except Chanel, so I was just like,
And we're sitting there dying in the other chat. We're just sitting like,
I'm
there's
starting
only
to
two
cut out
people left.
again.
I was like, oh,
Oh,
do
man.
you mean me and Earth?
Oh,
And then you
I
said
hate
yourself.
Oh my
You said
God.
yourself,
I
Jordan.
hate you. I love you, Chanel,
Moon.
but I hate you.
See, here's the thing. I thought
that
that they were
okay,
found.
baby.
I thought that they were found together.
Chanel never
Good old-
dies.
good old Neki and
Now
Chanel.
I would drag you into the
So I
ring
thought that
with
was an
me.
alibi all on its own, and so there was only one other person that I could accuse, and I was incorrect.
I know.
Oh.
I thought the
Oh,
bed
this
you were
was
saying.
gorgeous.
I'm sitting
I
there
thought
like,
one
like, I
alibi
did not
accounted
know-
for the other.
Oh,
Okay, here's the
Yes, did
thing.
I.
I swear to God,
Sorry.
you
Here's
should have
the really
picked
weird
me.
thing.
I've
Wait a
turned
minute.
straight evil, like at the
Why
end, where I
did
was
you
just like,
not
are you
believe
sure?
me? Chanel, why
Chanel,
did you not believe
bro.
me when I swore I would love you to my dying breath? You
did love me till your dying breath, baby, and I was there for it.
Okay, bro.
Wait. Kristen, is this the last game, or are we doing one more?
It's too late to do another one.
It's
So, yes,
I-
we can.
Yeah, it's a little late.
I do want to make 2 points, however. Bro, that fucking voice.
I know.
I know, right? It's like honey.
Butter.
Oh my goodness.
Second thing.
That really butters my egg roll.
Yeah, second thing is, I can't help but fucking headcanon that while Neki and
The one now?
Chanel actually transformed.
You know what? I don't judge group sexual misconduct. I don't judge your sexual misconduct either.
You know what? Chanel wasn't lying when he said it was the best leg.
Chanel, I thought you loved me.
Listen, baby, love don't get me off like that.
Oh my god!
I thought what we had was special. You made my last moment so beautiful.
What did I do to you, Queen?
All right. I think
You made us lose.
but I also think this is a good spot to end things for now, so we can end the stream here, and then we'll have our usual Q&A afterwards. So this is Discord Murder Party 2. This time it's personal. Signing off. Everybody say goodbye.
I am
Wow,
Goodbye,
everything
baby.
sounded like everything sounded like a
Goodbye,
beehive
baby.
to me.
I love all of you. Y'all are just such good sweethearts, and I wish I hadn't been murdered.
I'll leave you with these words. Got it.
Pick a god and pray to it, bucko.